My best quality is my unwavering allegiance to myself. I know who I am. If you don't or you can't figure it out,
Good morning, party people. How's everybody doing this morning? How is everybody? We're on the floor again today because you know what? It's going to let it all hang out. How are you? Really? So let me say good morning. And then we're just going to chat because I had this whole idea of what I wanted to talk about regarding what Tricia Griffith, Stacy, whoever, and Lauren and Grayson did last night. And I could not come up with anything that I want to show you or play you because it's the cruelty that is the point. This is cruelty. What they did was calculated and cruel. And I hope that people begin to really understand what they're up to. They reveal themselves every day. No amount of nips, tucks, crying over thumbnails. None of that is ever going to change the fact that they continue to re-victimize people. And they can fight me on that. They can fight me on that. Because they are not victims. Lauren, you are not a victim. You're also not a journalist. I have never seen anybody so vapid and desperate to hurt other people, calculated, targeted, hurt. The weaponization and division of families who have been through unimaginable loss is disgusting. Your manipulation of victims' families you're not an investigative journalist. You're not even a good person. So all I could think about this morning was cruelty is the point of what they did last night. And it was calculated cruelty. I watched that last night, and oh, by the way, it's now privated, that video stream. Yeah. I know that I private shit that I'm proud of. I know that my go-to when I am so proud of a piece of work that I have done is to private it, is to erase it. That's what I do when I'm proud. These people, I can only speak, and I've only ever said on this channel that I can only speak from my personal experience and my life experience in my work life. And I'm going to get to y'all's comments and we're going to talk about it because I think it's important, at least from my perspective. And I bring a different perspective than people that do true crime or whatever you want to call it. But and everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody knows. Tricia Griffith weaponizes victims against one another, and she has willing handmaidens. Everybody that went on her stream, including that dude from Law and Crime, should be ashamed of themselves. You should be ashamed of yourself. All y'all. The fact that Tricia goes on and screams and beats her chest about defamation and gets up in the middle of the night from a 24-hour live stream celebrating a man who murdered, annihilated a family, to weep over a thumbnail. Wow. Nice job. Keep showing who you are. Keep showing your total ass. Keep doing it. Keep it up. I think it's great. I think the work you're doing is amazing, Trish. The thing is that we all have skeletons in our past, right? I'm what you get on the tin. Anybody that's watched me for more than 2 minutes knows I'm a recovering alcoholic, thrice married, the world's oldest UK law student, autistic, weird, with a checkered past. But Tricia wants to hide her paper trail. And Tricia wants to lash out at people who call her bullshit out and say, cry defamation. And Stacy wants to say, you really shouldn't talk about things when you don't know who a person's family is. I don't know. Put it in paper, file it, do it. Do it. Stop talking about it, right? And Lauren and John, y'all, I mean, I don't know how, I guess this makes them happy. I don't know. I don't thrive on people's suffering. But man, it is manna from heaven for these mother scratchers. I could be overreacting, but I doubt it. Because we all know that you private shit that you're proud of. Or you give it to Megan Connor, the stupid cousin. So what do you guys think? Good morning, Lindsay. Hi. Hello. Hi. Where's Dog Mom? Last night was disgusting. Calculated, but yes, I agree. Calculated by these non-humanity persons. I pray Jerry will be able to see what they did and recover from it. I think that's yeah. I mean, he's a victim too. I have nothing to say about him doing what he did. I can't crawl into his skin. Unlike people like Lauren who want to act like they are victims. I can't speak for what he did. I can only judge the people that gave him a platform to do it, and the calculated way in which they did it, and the weaponized way in which they did it. Hey, Salty, how you doing? Morning, Forrest. How you doing? How you doing? Ooh, boy. Maury, hey. Seeing Lauren in all white smirking and looking at her watch while she was on was revolting. I mean, do not disagree. Do not disagree. And the thing is that, you know, when I was writing, the only thing that I could think of was cruelty as a point. And it's not just being mean or petty. This is cruelty. Because there was the setup, if you remember, the night before the End of the World Live, right? They went on this tirade about being defamed, which is bullshit. File the papers, right? File the papers. I mean, I know that Trisha's got a court case coming up, so maybe she's got a lot on her plate. But say it, don't spray it. If you're going to file a defamation lawsuit against anybody, just do it. Who gives a shit? Just do it. Stop talking about it. But that was the setup, right? And then part one. And Salty did a great job. Go check out Salty. Deconstructing the Joe Schmo and the Aspen, holy shit, Connor, being brought back into the fold by Tricia Griffith McFarty Pants. Okay. So then they did like this whole thing where teasing the next day. And that's when Stacy started saying things like some of the family members that we've talked to, we've talked to some of the family members that are supportive, knowing all the while that they were coming at Kresha because Kresha's been vocal. And many of us have been vocal on her behalf because this is bullshit. They're punching down on a victim who called them out for being terrible to her family for fun and profit. Ask yourself why Lauren didn't do a Jerry interview on Hidden True Crimes platform. Ask her why she went on Web Sleuths to do this during the very time period where it's not just Kresha, it's been Kay, Larry, Colby, who have all decried what they've done, what John and Lauren did to them. That's not me projecting onto them anything. They have told us. They have told us repeatedly what Lauren and John Matthias have done to them. So it's the cruelty that is the point. John's an angry, angry little man. Very angry. And he's vengeful. It's a cruelty that is the point. The thing is that we aren't as stupid as he thinks that we are. No PhD, no credential is going to clean up how grody your behavior has been. And I, for one, will be tuning into the WebEx of your supposed review of your licensure, sir. Because I'm sick of your lies. It's just truth. Let's just be truthful. Hey, Royal We. Hey, HMS. How you doing? Hey, Candy, did you see the pet video? I did the pet of the week earlier. I did not see the losing of the tooths, but I heard about it, and it sounds like it was great. Love that for her. Love it. Maury says, we saw the fur babies. Yay, call and blow for the soul because shit gets heavy and cruel in this space. And we hide it the very next day because we're proud of it. Gross. Have the courage of your conviction, you weirdo. If you're going to be full nasty, disgusting, and re-victimizing, in my opinion, let it all hang out. Man, oh man, you guys were happy as clams when you did that. It wasn't enough that you put Jerry up there, right? But Then old Gray Bay is all fucking, what do you call it? She's got her little wrench. She's in the chat. And then Lauren comes and does a circle jerk with you about how great you are. Knowing that Kay Woodcock called them, John and Lauren, very specifically, into get shit together. I'm paraphrasing. We know what is up, and it's bullshit. And you can keep punching down, or you can fucking put it on paper. File it. Do whatever it is you're going to do, but leave victims' families alone. Stop making them content. And Kresha and Kay and Larry, not to mention the murder victims, JJ, Tylee, Tammy, I think that's her name. I'm sorry. Charles. Not to mention what the fuck you're doing there. Fucking shame on you, you pieces of trash. And John can get on and fart sniff and talk about Socrates and do all his fancy book learning. You're still a scumbag, bud. And that's my opinion. That ain't defamation. That is my opinion of you by your acts. And defamation is a weird one. You have to show actual malice or actual that I'm misrepresenting a fact or that anybody, right? It's a high bar, sir, when you put yourself out on Chris Cuomo's show, when you splash your name all over the place. Do not be afraid of these idiots. Don't. They've got a lot of lawyering shit to going on right now because it's gross. I've never seen such vexatious litigants. Just go do your thing. Come on. Get out of here, you creeps. Ugh. Sorry. Oh my God. Brenda, yes. Yeah, it was Tricia. Let's see what else y'all. Oh. Jump Scare Joe and Jump Scare Aspen. Weird. Hey, Shortcake, how you doing? Hola, how you doing? You live. Sorry, I'm way behind. Good morning. You prefer the floor? Yeah, it's like a floor day. Yeah, we had. Thank you, Molly Colleen. It was good. It's a lot to unpack in this weird situation, and all the players. And here's where I'm at. I don't think there's any grand coordination beyond the fact that these people are miserable fucks, and they cling together like rats on a floating door down in the sewer. They enjoy it. They enjoy it together. They love it. Love it. So what else are you guys thinking, though? Good morning. Hi, good morning. Mostly in the bushes. While you do work. I know. Stacy Swampson. Oh, you know what? Olap, you were killing it yesterday. Oh, Michael Osbrook. Heyo. P.S. I'm not sure what's agreed. Surprise. Oh my God. I'm way behind. I'm sorry, guys. I've been yicky yakking. Well, that's nice. So you're going to paint your nails like that? Fiend. Here we go. Olap says, and this is, I think, too, it's like all of this stuff needs to be given life and needs to be shown. The thing is that if it's true, if it's been done, then guess what? It's all on the table. And if you've been gross and you've been doing this for years and people call you out on it, I'm sorry, you can't be pissed. You can, but you look like a fucking asshole. So Olap says, Morgan Ingram's mother has been calling out Tricia for years for her scheming and cruelness. What Tricia did last night really proved her right. That is who Tricia is, and it blatantly showed it. Could not agree more. Could not agree more. You know, and the thing is that they continue to show themselves for who they are. Hey, Real Kels. Sorry, trying to get caught up on y'all's. Is woman here? Hey, baby. There's a disturbance in the crank universe. Did you guys need to talk to Salty? Go over and see Salty from last night. Because there is a disturbance in the force. And thy name is Aspen. So Cranky Crankersons, it might be time to ride. They fucked around in that case, man. Woo! Good morning. Did I see the short? Oh, no, I did not. Ooh, well, maybe we'll get to go see that. Yep, there is a disturbance. Is Dental Lori here? Hi, Lindsay Hendricks. Hello. Sorry, this is just a spitball stream for everybody to come and decompress and talk about the cruelty of it all. Saving the Wrong Species says, I love that name. Ugh, right? Just tuned in, but listening on 1.5 to catch up. Won't be in chat because I'm moving furniture to clean the floors. Just wanted to say how much I appreciate you and your take on everything. Aw, thanks. And your pups. Woo! Go to the community page. Put your pups up. Okay, I got to go look at it then. Let's see. We can't trust them Indiana boys. You know, I think the Brad Pitt analogy, the Charles compare. Now, oh God. They've taken down their stream, right? They've taken it down because clearly they're proud of it. I know that Jay did some stuff with it last night. And I know that that stupid cousin got it up and running, which I think is an interesting choice. And Kresha was in the chat last night. Yeah, good. Cranks. Hi, Aussie Cheryl. Trash bag Tricia got her just desserts live on air. What? Oh, the false teeth eject. Oh, I've heard about it. Oh, love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah, the crank bat signal. There was mention of a turbo creature. Yick. So let's just be careful out there. The sparkly pilot says, Andy, you're a fantastic person. Thank you. So glad I found your channel and help some of the others with the help of some of the others in the community. Yay. The Olap. Oh, Olap. Out there doing the Lord's work. I commented in Megan's chat and no one was there. Oh. If you chat in the woods and nobody's there to see it, is it really a chat? Woo, boy. Now look, it's serious what they did, and the cruelty needs to be continued to be called out, but God damn it. I love that. Nobody was there. Okay, well, we'll start doing some looking then, because now I'm interested. I fucking love that. Love it. Please stand by while I pull up this fuckery. Whoa. What do we got here? Oh, wait, we got some. Okay. Let me pull this up, because damn it, it is time to like let our hair down and let them have it. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Good morning, Faye. Good morning. Good morning. Tricia reached new lows. I think so. Othram, come get your girl. That's your mouthpiece? And I'm projecting. Anyway, let me pull this up, because man, oh man, do we all need some colon blow. Post-punk mama, welcome aboard the crazy show. You never know what you're going to get. It's full on yard sale. If I remember correctly, post-punk, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not triangulating you, but I believe you are a Minnesotan. If I'm right, and you are in fact a Minnesotan, so glad to have Midwest. But yard sale, as a term of art that I learned from the Midwesterners as a Midwesterner for a shit show, pigfoot, goat rodeo, yard sale. Let me know if that's actually something that our people, and when I say our people, I'm saying the people of the Midwest. Let's see. So let's go to the hilarious clips. And this one is okay, hang on. Oh, salty. You give me life. Okay.
Believe it's done. Can you, Stacy?
No, I can't. It's went by so fast.
It did, and the year got here so fast. But shockingly, the end of the world didn't happen. So that's good. We're here for another year at least. So again, thank you, everybody. You all are so kind. And last night, actually early this morning, I had a little bit of a situation where I saw something really upsetting and I started bawling. And everybody in chat was so kind, and it made it so I was able to get through it very quickly. And again,
salty, what in the hell is going on? Wow. Thank you, everybody, for being tipping in it. Look, I told you, I'm serious when I need to be, but man, her this is good. She needed so much help. She cried over her thumbnail.
it was because I when you have no sleep, you're kind of wacky. If I'd had
Wait, that's what it's been all these years? That's why you've been wacky all these years? Okay.
sleep, I never
Look, get some Nitol.
would have done that. So, but thank you, everybody. Thank you. So let's see. Anything here?
Oh, the anticipation is killing me.
Mitz Blankenship says, "Is Stacy a real person?" No, she's not even real AI. She's fake.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Wow. Salty, I am deceased. Oh, my God. I've had a good life. My child is grown. I've had a good career. I've had 3 husbands, 24 years sober, loving cat, had a good family. I can now die happily. This is fucking amazing. Salty. Oh, okay, we're gonna watch that mother scratcher again. Oh, yes. Do it, lady. I love it. I love it.
Fake AI.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh my, why is this not like in the algorithm, like out there? Y'all, this is giving me life. This is giving me life. Wow. Hold on. Hold the phone. Y'all, get out of here. Okay, wait a minute. Hang on. Let me make myself tiny again. I can just watch this all day. Hang on. Wow. This is amazing. Hang on. Holy shit. I'm just seeing this for the first time and I am I'm loving it. Okay. Let's see.
Mitz Blankenship says, is Stacy a real person? No, she's not even real AI. She's
okay. Let's see.
fake.
Oh,
Fake AI.
oh my God. Oh my God. Everybody go over and like this. Look. Here, let me copy. Y'all. Oh. Oh God. Woo. Holy shit. Okay.
Sorry. My teeth just fell out.
Her name's Mitzi. That's my.
Oh my, okay. All right. Look, here's the thing. Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it. Hi, baby kitty. Sorry, we're having an absolute shit show over here. As always, or as I like to say, a yard sale. Everybody, please go and like this, share it widely, and I expect to. I expect this to be on everybody's home pages. As maybe this will inspire me to do like an intro. Oh, are you hungry? Okay, hang on. I gotta feed this toots. Hang on. This is great. And I love it very much.
My kitty's name.
Oh, how cute.
She's just got it tucked. Okay. So she's just got it tucked in there like a goddamn chipmunk. Well, okay. Oh God. Oh my God. Hang on.
Another dish. I can't believe it's done. Can you, Stacy?
No, I can't. It went by so fast.
It did. And the year got here so fast. But shockingly, the end of the world didn't happen. So that's good. We're here for another year at least. So again, thank you, everybody. You all are so kind. And last night, actually early this morning, I had a little bit of a situation where I saw something really upsetting and I started bawling. And everybody in chat was so kind, and it made it so I was able to get through it very quickly. And again, it was because of.
Remember what the very upsetting thing was. It was a thumbnail. Boop, boop, boop.
When you have no sleep,
you
kind of wacky. If I'd had
Okay.
sleep, I never would have done that. So, but thank you, everybody. Thank you. So let's see. Anything here?
God, I love this. Yep, Cece Suarez got her.
Mitz Blankenship says, is Stacy a real person? No, she's not even real AI. She's fake AI. Sorry.
There it is. There it is, folks. Ha ha ha. Oh, why are there only 5 hearts on this, y'all? Okay, I'm going to submit this. Look, I'm going to submit this to the Cannes Film Festival short. And I've got a merch idea. It's just a set of choppers. Now, this is a tote bag. Okay, visualize it with me. It's a tote bag with a pair of choppers just laying on the ground with a, if you know, you know. Okay. I was there for the TOOF. Oh, I don't know. We got to workshop this, but damn it. Damn it. Salty. You're going to Cannes, baby. You're going to Cannes. Yes. Thank you very much, oh, Mr. Roboto. Holy crap. This is salty.
My teeth just fell out.
Her name's
But see, now here's the chipmunk portion of the whole situation. Right? So she recovers by tucking it into her cheek pouch like a chipmunk or a squirrel. Right? Ba-da-bum-bum-ba. I'm loving it. You're going to Cannes, baby. You're going to Cannes. Where's Dental Lori? I was there for the dental karma, right? So we can workshop this shit. We can workshop this shit. We can do it. I was there for the TOOF. Oh, nothing but the TOOF. How about that? Nothing but the TOOF? Anybody? Oh, okay. I got to write this down. Nothing but the TOOF. Nothing but the TOOF. How's that? And then Salty, this is all you. You get to put this up at your, everybody, get on it. This needs to be all, yes, do it. Nothing but the TOOF. Right? See, look. I'm on the floor again, but I'm with my cat. Oh, okay. Here she is. I was going to show you toot, which is how my grandfather said toot. Be high. But I'm going to go off camera again because whatever. Anyway, nothing but the TOOF. Oh, gross. Coming in gross. I love it. Okay, Denzel Lori, I need a read on this. Right? So what happened here, right? Maybe she can get somebody's number. Maybe she can get a number from Grayson or something. Nothing but the TOOF. I think that's great. Merch. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're just going to start making merch off these idiots. We're going to put it into a communal store and we all can just dip into it as we need to, as we see fit. Nothing but the TOOF on a handbag, not a handbag, tote bag. Like a little grocery, like a little shopper, a little get about, right? Let's see here. I love this so much. That's what Greg said. Greg ate her tooth. This bisque. There she is. Yes, my toot. Yes, if you have a toot, drop it in the doodah. Flo, oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, gag me with a tooth. Oh, that's a good one too. Oh, you guys. Okay. Note cards. Oh, okay. Listen. Note cards. Yeah, listen, I know that Christina lost a lot of work because John called her a stalker and diagnosed her. So maybe we can maybe I can throw her some work and hire her to do some design work. I'm not kidding. This is gold, Flo. Thank you so much for the super. And that, woo. Oh, Faye, hi, how you doing? Stand strong in numbers. So can I ask you about Hawkeyes? Are you an Iowan? I don't know. Iowa Hawkeyes? I don't know. TOOF. So maybe that's a new member emoji. Candy, my stomach muscles hurt from laughing. How long can I know it. Look, we all need this, right? This is Hands Across America. This is have a Coke and a Smile. This is Where's the Beef? This is, I'm trying to think of old timey, whatever. She Don't Tell the Tooth. These are great. You know what? Y'all are killing it out here. You guys, I love this. See, teamwork makes the dream work. Hawkeyes to do with nature. Okay. Hawks are beautiful, by the way. Love them. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. My tooth on the floor. Okay, maybe I'll have to workshop that. Oh, CH. Holy crap. Eventually the tooth always comes out. You guys, can I just say that I have gone through the 7 stages of grief and now I've come out the other side because of you all. Wow. Oh my God. I love this. From Virginia. Love Virginia. Beautiful. Beautiful. Not Where's the Beef? Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Girl, this is all you. Write it down. Write it down. Right? The tooth shall say. Oh, yes. Oh my God. I gotta get Christina on this. I gotta get Christina on the horn, get her to start designing some of this, for which I will pay her, which won't make up for all of their making her lose work. But you know what? All protein tofu. I don't know what that means. Gross. Oh, this chat is hilarious. Y'all, I love that so much. I love to laugh because life is heavy. Better watch Hawks checking in on you. I love Hawks, man. Look, I grew up in the middle of nowhere and you'd see them circling and just beautiful. Let's see. Tricia is going to have a tofu. Okay, yes. Yes, I will accept. I will accept that one too. You guys, okay. Where is Christina? I know Salty's getting all of this down. I know that's good. Okay. So I'm thinking tote bags. You know what I'm talking about? Grocery getters. It doesn't even need to be t-shirts. And I've also come up with one for Grayson that I'm workshopping. Well, not even, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. But you know what? Can I get an amen? Yes, amen. We're at church. Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's like Prince said, dearly beloved, we are gathered here to get through this thing called life. Electric word, life, it means forever. And that's a mighty long time. And I'm here to tell you something else. The afterworld. God damn it. I still get upset that Prince is gone. Where are my Minnesotans? I mean, I know we all love him, but God damn it, he was Midwesterner. Dental, Lori coming in board. Come on board the crazy train. You got a toot toot emoji. You got a can't emoji. And what else you got there? Oh, you got a Dr. John. But man, maybe I'll make a tooth. You can't handle the tooth. Oh, you know what? Okay. All right. Now I've got a whole new series of ideas. Taking clips of famous movies, right? So this one, what is it? A Few Good Men or some shit. You replay that scene, but we put, I just lost my tooth or something, but we'll figure out how to dub over it and say, you can't handle the tooth. And it'll be Jack Nicholson, but Tricia's voice. I think that we're on to something. Here we come, baby. Here we come. Toof or dare. That is, that's our board game. Okay, Glam Dolly. Okay. Listen, everybody come in closely. I'm not kidding. This is when I get on a tear and when I got it on my creative web tooth. Kresha web tooth. Oh my God. Oh, seriously. Oh, okay. Hawkeyes are fine, but give you and I some. Yes, I do. I do love me some you and I. I do. Some random old lady out there. I get it. That's more in my neck of the woods. Oh God, man. Tooth or consequences. Thank you, Osbrook, from the from the stalls, ladies and germs. One of the winningest habeas corpuses out there. Thank you, sir. So have a Coke and a toothless smile. Love it, Rocky Mountain hippie. Love it. Oh, it is. And I keep saying colon blow for the soul, but it truly is. Pets from Rough and Toothless. Wait, hold on a second. Let me think. Damn it. I was trying to think of a daytime. Let's see. The Home of the Waltons. Oh. Tooth decay. Tooth decay. Holly chat. Ballet flats in the house. Yeah, it is. And I love a good tote bag. Okay. I got so many. Tell me these won't go flying off the Salty Sleuth merch shelf. It's nice to laugh. Yes, HMS. I agree. I went to sleep disgusted last night. Yep. 100%. Me too. I'm like, you know what? Nope. Not today, Satan. Nope. But yeah. Woo! Grizzly Bear Kelly. Hey, everyone. Happy Thursday. Come on in. We're making up merch ideas. Let me play this again for anybody who hasn't seen it.
Mitzi. That's my kitty's name.
Oh, how cute. Another dish. I can't believe it's done. Can you, Stacy?
Hang on a second. I got to refresh this. There's got to be more.
Another dish. I can't believe it's done. Can you, Stacy?
No, I can't. It's went by so fast.
It did. And the year got here so fast. But shockingly, the end of the world didn't happen. So that's good. We're here for another year at least. So again, thank you, everybody. You all are so kind. And
here we go.
Last night, actually early this morning, I had a little bit of a situation where I saw something really upsetting and I started.
Oh, Michael, bawling. Get out of here.
And everybody in chat was so kind, and it made it so I was able to get through it very quickly. And again, it was because I
when you hear what she did, Michael Osbrook, when you hear what this woman did, nah. I get it. I understand. But no, this woman is terrible. So we're taking a piss out of her because she absolutely terrorized a bunch of victims last night. So while I appreciate it, nah.
When you have no sleep, you're kind of wacky. If I'd have had sleep, I never would have done that. So, but thank you, everybody. Thank you. So let's see.
Here we go.
Anything
here we go. Here we go. Here we go. No, Michael's fine. Michael's my
Mitz
friend.
Blankenship says, is Stacy a real person? No.
You know what's interesting
She's not
about this part? You know what struck me about this part? And again, you know, you know how everybody's like very clearly joking about Stacy not being on camera and being AI. There was a moment, and not just this one, but there was another moment where they actually seemed to take that seriously. Like people actually thought that, right? Like it wasn't a joke. It's like, take a joke, lady.
Not even real AI. She's fake AI.
Oh my God.
Sorry. My teeth.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you grift old ladies and when you threaten people with defamation, when you try to take at least one woman's estate by fiat and make claims that people are defaming you, guess what? It's all over but the shouting. It is all over but the shouting. And you know what? At least she owned it. At least she owned it. And maybe this is the TOOF will set you free moment. Maybe it is. The TOOF will set you free. My God. I love it. I love it so much. But what was the other thing? Somebody was saying about Jerry. Was Kresha? Did Kresha have another one? Karma is coming in hot. Well, that's just it. I mean, we don't know what about Beth B. Right? Right? I mean, look. That is coming, before a judge. I mean, and this is the thing. It's like, I spend 30 minutes talking about how they victimize people, make fun of her. Now we go back to the idea that this woman has a hearing because she filed into a dead woman who she has no right to, right? She's taking up all of and then not her first rodeo. Penny was is going through pretty, meticulously all of her past vexatious lawsuits and all the money that she took from that one gentleman in Minnesota, like 50 grand. And now she's coming for Janet's estate that's just supposed to go to the puppies. Man. But I love to laugh. Love it. Right. And so Kresha is absolutely, oh no. Oh, should I go? Oh, no. Well, do we want tears? Do we want tears, though? Kresha? Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Let's see. Kresha. I didn't realize that she put out a short. So let's go see. Everybody sub up to Kresha because she is one of the people that they targeted horrifically last night, in my opinion. Not even, I mean, it's pretty obvious, actually. Let's see. Where is it? Shorts. Did she put out a short last night? Kresha? Right? I can't. Well, and this is the thing though, right? When Jolene started talking about, and this is not the first person that has put forward this information about Tricia and her being, just absolutely terrible. We don't, who knows? I mean, the way that this woman has lived her life and has continued to fail upward is and use victims.
Let's get clear. And weaponize families against one another, platform it, and then bring it down, right? And then take it down the next day and act like we don't know where all of the court filings are going back decades. It's like Jolene says, she's not new to it. She's true to it. Same with Lauren and John. Same with the way that John and Lauren just absolutely derailed their community from hearing an actual case be made for Mr. Allen's innocence. It's all a piece. And these people, look, nah, nope. And Joe, Two shorts last night. Damn it, I'm trying to find that. Kresha is being more, yes, same. Because I would go scorched earth, right? I would, if they did, if that to me, I don't know if I would have been able to not go scorched earth last night. That was upsetting. That was really upsetting. And it was gaslighting and targeted. And, you know, I think that it sends a very clear message. And I think that, frankly, that they used Uncle Jerry as well. Like, that is just not something I would do. That is not something that I would do. And nobody should do for 24 hours. You know? So this is the part, right, that really matters. This is the part. And you know what? Yeah. So Glam Dolly says, the way Tricia, Stacy, and Lauren, the three witches, don't say witches are good. Don't say that. The three, I gotta think of something. Re-victimized Jerry. That's what I think. But I'm not going to watch it. And again, she took it down. So holy hell. Brother of the murder victim. Yes. And you know what? Oh God, they played his victim impact statement. Ugh. Now see, yeah, that's hard. That's hard. It makes my heart hurt. It really does. And they don't care. They don't care. They simply don't. They don't care about Kresha and Kay and Larry and the fact that they said, get our families' names out of your mouth. And they did it over and over again. And she tried to tell us that she wasn't fundraising for Othram or for Spit and Spooge last year. But we've showed you before. Yeah, you did. Because it was right there. In your nobody's debating that you also had a link to JJ's school, you weirdo. It's a shift. It's a blame shift, right? It's very transparent once you get a little distance from it. Witches are good. Witches are good. Kelly Kell coming in hot. What are you doing? Are you doing Law Machine later today? She did take it down. Well, of course, yeah. And see, that's why I'm not passing judgment on him, because that's not something. He's a victim too. You know, he really is. Oh, here we go. What is this? Okay. Yeah, several. Yeah. Glam Dolly, nasty and totally irresponsible conduct from a true crime channel. Well, yeah. And honestly, the way that Lauren came in, I just don't know how to talk about it. I really don't. He was crying. See, this is the thing. Knowing, and the thing is that people can go and check this out and decide for themselves, right? I'm not here to tell you what to believe or not believe, but seeing their patterns and practices over the years, seeing the way they operate, watching the way Lauren and John operate, watching how litigious they are, watching how much they manipulate families and victims, knowing that that was calculated to hurt Kresha. And it was because they told us so. They would say things like, I can't believe any family member not wanting donations to go to JJ's school. Bitch, that is not what happened, and you know it. So to weaponize one grieving person, family member, in order to be so cruel to the other family members, who knows if Kay knew what was going on, and to do this for years. She's been doing this for 7 years to this family, right? So there has been no accountability. And this is just me. I think there should be accountability. I don't know what that looks like. Maybe it is her teeth flying out of her mouth because she's that vain. So Dreadful Penny. The live from yesterday is on Megan's channel, starting from the point she joined this. Oh, it's still up. Now, Penny was at also, yeah, I don't know if I can, I just don't. Carolina, oh, are you the champion that got called out? It's unethical, hurtful, mean, web sleuths. I will not let you forget what you've done. Mark my words. Old woman of the hills. I don't feel sorry for Jerry. Okay. He's happy to be flirted with. Oh, by Lauren. Well, but yeah. And again, I can't get into his mindset, but yeah. I mean, that's why Lauren was there. That's what it seems like. It seems like Lauren was there to step right on in, you know? And the thing is that you think about the way that Lauren, John, Tricia, and all the rest, right? Joe, Schmo, Aspen, Connor, how all of these people seem to have coalesced around Delphi. And we see what happened there. We see what happened there when there was a vacuum and information just was filled with bullshit and unholy alliances. That's what these people do. And I don't think it's a cabal. I think it's a bunch of miserable jerks that have found one another and realize that if they stay in that place where they can all be jerks together, they don't have to deal with their crappy lives. I mean, that's my spitball and take on that. Right? Yish. Hola. Kresha is better than those scumbags could ever dream of being. I have so much respect for her and what she does. And you know what? Everybody gets to do their own thing. We all bring something, not just on YouTube, but people bring different things to the table. All I've seen Lauren and John and Tricia and Stacy and all the rest do is try to jockey for position and favor with victims' families to facilitate, like, I mean, Aspen Connor, I think, was saying things like, you know, he was good friends with X, Y, and Z, and Nancy Grace goes to bed naked, all this weird stuff, like name dropping these weirdos, right? Name dropping the weirdos. And then says, you know, yeah, he was in touch with the family and put him in touch with the documentary and all this other stuff. And I'm like, sir, you were also saying last night that you had discovery, right? Had pictures of the girls. So these are not good people. These are people that are, to me, getting ready to come back in full force around. Some of them will be around Mr. Allen's oral arguments at the appellate level, right? So they're gearing up for this. This is not hard to see. This is programming 101. It just is. And I think that we're going to see that. And there's a shitload of disinformation, and people can have their opinions about how they feel about the Delphi case. That's fine. But what is not fine, in my opinion, is spewing one narrative without facts. And that's what these people trade in. They trade in it. So yeah, I'm not finding Penny, I hope to God that you're going to be doing some sort of recap of this, because oh boy. And I don't know if anybody has talked to Kresha about using, I mean, I know she was in Jay's chat, so I'm assuming that was totally cool, you know. And that's up to Kresha. But I just hope somebody, I hope that somebody in the family can, well, not even the family. I don't know. It's not up to me. What the hell do I know? Glam Dolly says the fact they sprung that victim impacts it. Wait. Did they really spring it on Jerry live? They didn't ask his permission in advance? Are you serious? You guys, what? I didn't see it. Glam Dolly, take your word for it, but man. I mean, did anybody else see that part? Yes, Kresha does love Jerry. It's a godfather. You know? I can't speak for a victim. I really don't know what goes through one's head. I really don't. I absolutely do not. Yes, that is true. Jerry is Kresha's godfather. Yep. Lauren plays dirty. And then the thing is like, you're right, Ballet Flats. But it's not even playing dirty, right? It's cruel. And that's what I was saying. It's like the cruelty is the point. Oh my God, Jay's backstage. Girl. Hang on a second. So Jay and I were in the chat last night trying to figure out if we were going to go live today. And there she is in backstage. She's like, I just woke up. Hang on a second. Okay, so hang on a second. Let me boop, boop, boop. Jay, you want to come up for a minute? Where are we? What are we doing here? Let's see. I'm at 1 hour. Okay. Let me add Jay. I'm going to bring Jay in. Jay?
Andy?
Girl. Good morning.
Good morning, sunshine. I've been listening and I had a cup of coffee. I had to like get my bearings together. I was up late, but holy cow, girl. Oof,
well,
what the hell?
Well, and so that was, so Caroline Carolina Hurtado is as a champion, from what I understand, says that I called out Tricia on her BS. She says Stacy, Jesse Roblin attacked me by calling me a troll. Seen on YouTube streets long enough, know how to take it. She called you out. I love that, because you know what? Keep doing it. Do it, lady.
Carolina Hurtado was treated like total crap. She was like, this is someone who's always chatted here. And I saw them saying horrific things somewhere else. And it's like, okay, but Tricia, and she just kept going on and on about it. Said that Carolina wanted to be a mod, and that's what she got mad about. And
what is it about this mod shit? Whatever. That is so
no
weird
one wants to mod for you, Tricia. Nobody
wants to mod, period. I bless the mods who ever show up for me. I don't, you know what? I'm just saying. So tell me, so you've been listening. What do you think? And then I want to ask you about your live last night and your perception of what happened because I didn't realize it, because I went to bed because I'm like, you know what? I got to go lay down.
Well, yeah, you had to actually show up at 11 Eastern.
It was touch and go.
But
so Jay, everybody knows who Jay is. Jay, say hello.
Hello, everybody. I did. I said hi in chat.
Okay,
but yeah,
great.
So I went live, right? And it wasn't really even planned. It was just like, okay, I'll go live. And someone was like, Tricia lost her teeth or something. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
so I go to Web Sleuths and it's gone. And the whole live was gone. And I was like, what? Mm-hmm. So then I went to Megan, because Megan restreamed.
Yeah.
So it was still up on Megan's. It probably still is, because they're not friends. They don't give a shit about each other.
Right.
So we went over to Megan's and we found the spot where, Tata Toothy fell out. Mm-hmm. But then we went on to just kind of skip around and watch some more. And I know you guys were just talking about Uncle Jerry. And that to me was really interesting. I would really love to see you break that down, even though it was hard to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The body language was crazy. We had Lauren looking at her watch at one point. Mm-hmm. And let me back up.
Yep.
So they bring him up, they're talking to him, and they're like, oh, yeah, like lighthearted. And then all of a sudden it got really dark. And Lauren's like, I just love Charles, just like buttered him up. Like, I love Charles. And,
wait a minute.
You guys are such great men.
Wait. Sorry. Okay. Hang on a second. First of all, the TOOF situation. Did you see Salty's clip?
Yeah, I saw you play it.
Okay. So yeah, we took the piss out of it. Okay. Anyway, but
yes, I heard all the names, yes. Heard it all. Love it.
So there's that. And then
it even prompted me to make a new thumbnail. You guys,
God, yes.
You guys inspired me this morning. So now we have a thumbnail for my live last night.
Thank
God.
And
there's a little Mr. Potato Head holding a sign, and it says 144,000 couldn't help this smile.
Oh my God. So okay. So going back, Kresha was in your live last night. How was she? Did you talk to her at all?
Dude, she was great. Dude, she was great. We were cutting up. We totally took a win last night.
Okay.
I mean, we had so much karma going on in these streams of theirs. We had Lauren Matthias with horrible audio. Could barely hear her.
Yeah.
Okay. We had the TOOF situation.
Right.
We had Megan Connor wearing a hat that had sewn in blonde hair so that she looks like her co-host.
Oh my God. What are you talking about?
You can't make it up, folks.
What? So
what other karma did we have, guys? Come on, in the chat, remind me. I mean, we had a lot of things that we were like, God is definitely was waiting for Tricia to eat a little humble pie. She never did, so he waited till the end. And he said, not today. Not today.
I'm gonna snatch them teeth right out of your face.
Yep.
So but the Uncle Jerry thing, how because I know that Jesus Christ, Kresha was gonna go live, and I knew she was like pushed it back till tonight, and we all need to go and support her, obviously, when she does that. And I know, so she was in the chat, which I was like, I didn't get a chance to watch y'all, Jay, so I'm just trying to get caught up. But so when you talk about the Uncle Jerry stuff, and I'll talk to talk to Kresha about that. Just whatever, my own process. But what is it? So you're talking about from like my perspective as having been an actual journalist.
You mean to look over like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
No, not being a journalist. I think, well, I mean, I think you'll see that Lauren's questions completely suck, but her quote unquote journalist skills suck.
Right.
But no, I think you have really good insight. And I'd just be curious what you pick up as you watch that interaction. Because he lets, like, at one point they say, okay, you know, we have your Lauren goes into it by saying, you know, your victim impact statement was so powerful. So I think they had this whole plan. Okay, so hear me out.
Okay.
She starts out by saying, your victim impact statement was so powerful. I'm so enamored, like the words you used, da 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 da. Well, then she gets like this, he pulls this reverse Uno and tells her, I didn't write it. So it kind of tripped them up, I think, because they thought that Jerry actually wrote these words. So he goes on to explain, no, someone helped me write it. I couldn't even get those words out. Like, I just read it.
Yeah.
So that kind of took their powerful, like, oh, those are his words away, right? So then Lauren says, well, you know, it was just your voice and, you know, how you said it. And, you know, so she kind of changed her thing, but he was pushing back a little bit, I felt.
Really?
And then they said, well, Tricia says, well, Jerry, I have it right here on YouTube.
What?
Would you mind if I played it? And he lets out an audible sigh. You see him sit back. He's in his car, mind you. Okay.
God.
He's hopping on, probably thought he was going to talk about some lighthearted moments with his brother. And it turns to this. So he's like, he lets out this sigh. I mean, literally, Andy, like his cheeks puffed out and he let the air out. And you could tell he was extremely uncomfortable. And he goes, and she goes, well, we won't if you don't want to. He goes, no, you can. And she goes, are you sure? Yeah, that's fine. And as it's playing, he's looking out the window. Lauren's looking at her watch. Lauren's rolling her eyes.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So they sprung it on him.
Dude. And like Lindsay was in the chat. Linz, the trial tourist Linz.
Yes.
And she was like, isn't this something you would talk about beforehand?
Yes.
Yes. And I'm like when I had the Gonsalves on, I was like, okay, what's on the table? What's off the table?
Right.
Is there anything that you don't want to bring up? You know, and I asked Kresha in the chat, I said, can you give me some, you know, feedback on Jerry's baseline? Is this his typical behavior or is he kind of, you know, standoffish a little bit? And she said that he's a jokester. He likes to tell stories. He likes to tell lighthearted stories. Yeah. And I said, so this is the kind of man you'd bring on and say, tell me about your brother. Tell me about some shenanigans, you know? Tell me your best memories of Charles. But you got these assholes. We got your victim impact. Oh, the other question they asked him, can you tell us how it felt that day when you found out, you know? And he goes, when I found out he was murdered. Yeah.
What are you
That's what they wanted to know. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was so infuriating, Andy. I was so mad.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think, you know what? I'm going to level with all 173 of you right now and say, I quit smoking a long time ago. I walked outside last night, fucking smoked a cigarette and went to bed.
Did you really?
Yes.
It was quite a day. And you know what? I have
to pick it up and lay it down. So, you know, for me, I was like, I
just want to say though, Andy, you, Christina, everybody else, like nonsense. Everybody yesterday who was there, Salty, everybody who was there for Kresha. Because I know I was out and about and I was trying to keep up with what was going on and it was hard. But you guys are amazing. You really are.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, and I think that this is like the teamwork that makes the dream work.
Absolutely.
Right. And I think that it's one of the things that I find poisonous about the trio of assholes over there. And I do think that this is, and I wanted to talk to you too. I don't know if you saw my, and I was actually talking, I think Salty and I might have talked about this yesterday, but I noticed something in your review because I think you
can click into some interesting things. And you were going through, I think it was when Stacy was like talking about families and that some of the families were all in, and they were like, and I was thinking Megan, right? I sent you a text after that, and it was maybe a couple days ago. I'm like, do you think they're fixing to Uncle Jerry Kresha?
I saw you said that. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, I wasn't sure. And I'm like, oh God, no. And I forgot that. I'd forgotten that was kind of a thing. But man, you like cued into that. And I was slow in the uptake, but I'm like, holy fuck. Yeah. And they did. But it was, and so my point in bringing that up, Jay, is because they were telegraphing this. They knew it. They knew Kresha would be hurt by it, and Kay and Larry and whoever, right? So they set this thing up. They teed it up, and they brought, this is just from my view of it, and I haven't watched the whole thing because I was like, again, yikes. But they had it all teed up for a few days. They knew this was going to happen. They let it all on, special guests. 24-hour live stream. Why would anybody's family members not want to donate to his school? And then to bring Lauren on, right? And have Grayson in there with her little wrench and do this.
Yep.
And that's why I'm like, this is just cruel. It's just it's cruelty.
It is. And to sit there, and what I said last night was like, you can tell that these women don't care and they have zero boundaries, because if you have family dynamics going on and you're covering a case, right? The last thing you want to do is get in between the family members. I mean, fuck directly off with that.
Well, yeah. And why
you don't take sides with the family members, right? Like skirt around that. Hope that the family members can find peace within each other and stop this division between them. Like, you have no business doing that.
Right.
Everybody has family dynamics, but it's not their place to get involved and feed those negative dynamics. And I think it's completely shitty. And I think that maybe Jerry felt a little bit of that last night. I don't know. I mean, he went on at the end and said, anybody can talk about this. I don't own this case, blah, blah, blah,
Sure.
Which is true. I mean, anybody can talk about it. But it's the format in which you do and the way you go about doing it. And Tricia, continues to defend this. And she says, we're doing this every year. I'm doing this until I die.
Right.
And it's just like.
And that's the part, right?
I don't get it.
Well, that's my take on it, is that, they're just, it sounds so trite, but they're terrible people. I mean, when I sit back and I look at all the paper out there, all the vexatious litigation, the targeting of Christine, a private citizen, right? Christina, and I use Tricia and Web Sleuths and Lauren and John and all of those people as a whole, because they are alike. They are feeding off of one another, and doing that. I thought it was interesting, and I'd be interested what you think about this. I thought it was particularly interesting that Lauren decided to talk to Uncle Jerry on Tricia's stream versus her own platform. Right? She would never interview Jerry on her own platform, would she? Jay?
I'm sorry. I had to turn my coffee pot on.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. I missed the last part of what you said. I apologize.
No, God, no. I'm
sorry. I thought it was made. I went out there and the damn thing was turned off. So I'm sorry.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's an emergency. Fucking 911.
I'm sorry, Andy.
No. But just that the idea that the selection of the 24-hour end of the world live stream for Lauren to show her face with Uncle Jerry was a choice. And the fact that she went on that stream versus platforming Jerry herself on her HTC stream, to me, was particularly calculated. And what do you think? Do you think that she would have brought him on the HTC platform?
Hasn't? I think she already has before.
But I mean, before they became aware that half of the Woodcock family and everybody was like, you guys suck, and Colby
So was it before?
Even I think after that, because
Oh, really?
don't you remember that he came into Kresha's live and made like,
Yes.
yeah, I think that was around, when was that?
I don't remember. It just seemed very interesting to me that it was like that stream, knowing, and maybe I'm making too much out of the calculation, but
no, you're probably not.
Because I look at how they've operated in the background. I look at what Tricia's done and what continues to do. And she's got a case pending, bless her heart. She's got to prep for August 12th in the hearing that she has to get Beth B's fortune. And I see that history, and I see Lauren's history and John's lack of history, and the way that they are just so cruel and calculated and coming for people. It's like, yeah, y'all did this on purpose.
Yeah, oh, for sure they did it on purpose. Absolutely.
Oh, God. And the gems are shitty, too.
And they kept him secret, too. You know, he was one of the surprise guests.
And the thing about springing, my God, springing the video on him of the statement. Yeah, fuck directly off. Fuck off. How dare you even ask him to do that? You know, it's just, and the fact that these people, and this is the thing that I have a problem with. Well, I have a problem with everything, right? But
same.
The way that people don't see through this is stunning. You know, this is stunning. And I think that they are just getting ready. I do believe that they are cranking up for something. I think that they're really getting back in the saddle, getting the gang back together with Aspen and Joe Schmo and Lauren and Grayson and all the people that were that unholy mix in Delphi. I don't know. It feels like there's something coming. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I've felt that too.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just so contriving, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust any of it. I just don't.
I don't either.
I don't trust their intentions for anything they do.
Mm-mm.
You know?
Mm-mm. Nope. And I'm just really interested on how Othram is still doing this shit, right?
Mm.
And just supporting her. What?
I think, okay, so with Othram, I found it interesting when Cece Suarez did her video, and she had a really good point. And we kind of talked about this offline a little bit, but we were trying to like figure out like, why would Othram want her? Like, we get they want the database, all the research that's been done on these cold cases. Amen. You know, like, solve it, do it, lady. Right. But on the other hand, we've got, you know, this spokesperson or owner of Web Sleuths that has been there for decades, and she's still in the forefront. So we were trying to figure out, why the fuck would they want her? Right. And the only thing we could figure out was that people are used to her, and they thought maybe it would be too much to like, you know what I mean? Like to take her away from that. She's kind of the face of that. So maybe they felt they needed to keep that in order to keep, you know, the whole branding thing going. And maybe there's like a time frame on her. I don't know. But they could do what they're doing with Web Sleuths and be perfectly fine if they got rid of Tricia. Right. Is I think the end result, you know?
Right. Yeah.
It would be fine. Because the problem really, I mean, in that case is not really Othram, because we know what they wanted, right? They weighed their business decision and said, okay, well, this lady's kind of a little loopy, but she's got all of this data that can really save us a lot of time.
Yeah.
So I think they weighed the you know. Oh, Kresha's in chat.
Is she?
Yep.
Under Kresha.
Hi, Kresh.
Kresha, where is she?
I'm gonna go grab my coffee, girl. I'll be right back.
Ski Utah. Let me take a few of these comments. Go get your coffee. Gen X would find Othram more credible if they booted her. It's just weird, right? Dreadful Penny. Part of the contract, right? So that's a good point, Flo. Part of the contract. Yeah. that they had to keep her on for a number of years, maybe. I mean, I don't know, man. Kresha, I can't see you, girl. Where you at, boo? You want to come up? You want to talk? What are you doing? You're doing your life today. You do you, boo. Good morning, Mimi. I just, yes, Faye, I totally agree, since Uncle Jerry was the surprise. Yeah. Glam Dolly says, Trisha's arrogance and continuing to double down. Yeah. After she's been exposed as a grifter of vulnerable victims, alive and dead. I mean, I believe she's headed for a huge fall. That's what Glam Dolly says. I don't know. I mean, people like this, unfortunately, do have a way of failing forward. I mean, the 9-hour live, failing forward, not losing subs from that shit show. The fact that still exists in the universe, even after the judge was like, look, get out of here with your bullshit, Lauren. When Tricia has been and been so thoroughly vetted by people like, Jay, Salty, Jolene, my God, and Penny, just everybody allegedly innocent. So obvious. And it's just makes me wonder about the diversity of their information intake, because man, it is easy to find. And so when she comes on and bleats on about her defamation, it's like, do it. File the goddamn papers and stop talking about it. Who gives a shit? Do it, lady. Get it done. I want to see the goddamn discovery. Let's do it. Because woof, it's just so, these people are fucking batshit.
I'm back, by the way. I've got a clip if you want me to pull it up. I know you've got Megan's up, but I've got it right here if you want me to play part of it.
Yeah.
Make it easier.
Where is Kresha? I don't see Kresha in the chat.
Oh,
Kresha, make yourself known.
Oh, my bad. I was looking at my chat from last night. Jesus. Oh, God damn it.
Okay.
I love when you say that too. You need a t-shirt that just says, God damn it.
God damn it, son of a bitch.
You crack me fucking up. I love
me?
it. Yes. Every time I see you, I just want to say, God damn it, Andy.
God damn it, do it, lady. Hang on a second. Let's see. So
I'm sorry she's not here.
Okay. Well, I know she's doing a live last night, and she was in there last night. So let me take this down.
So she ended up she's rescheduled to tonight, right?
I think so. Let me double check. Because
see, there she is right there. She's pinned right here. Where's the receipts for 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26? I'm telling you, she was sounding off last night, and it was great. And she even said, because I said at the end, I feel like all these things we picked out tonight were such karma, I don't know, it just all just kind of fell together. And she's like, this really, I didn't feel this way before, but now I feel like it was healing in a way. And I mean, we literally tripled their numbers, which was a win,
Right. Yep.
We got their attention. Stacy,
yeah, go ahead.
Stacy drops that video at the perfect time. Did you see Tricia wake up and cry watching it?
Girl, yes, I did. It was amazing. I'm like, you cried over a fucking thumbnail?
Listen, she sat there and watched the video, and we played it. We did a live reaction. So we put her on the screen watching it, and I put CC Suarez in the background.
Now, do we know it was? It had to be CC, right?
Yes, it was, because she goes, I don't even know this person. This person has a big following. Oh, it's all lies. Oh my God. Oh, this is terrible.
That's awesome. I love that for her. I truly do. I absolutely love that for her. And I love it for her and for her wholly owned subsidiary, Othram, and because they need to do better, right? They do better.
Read the room. Read the freaking room.
Lord have mercy. Hang on a second. According to Stacy, none of us on this side can read paperwork. I mean,
that's right.
Right. Well, I mean, Stacy, you don't know who our family is, right? I mean, you don't know who our family is, so maybe we can read papers. I mean, that was just threatening bullshit. That
some of our family members write those papers. I don't know.
Who knows? It's crazy. And maybe Dallas County courthouse has all the public filings that we can read about Tricia trying to take Beth B's goddamn fortune. I mean, I don't know, Stacy.
Oh my God.
I don't know. It's crazy. It's wackyville. Okay. So let me see. How the fuck do I play your clip?
Oh, I do. So
Okay,
just let me know when you want me to.
Yeah, let me, I'm like, how the fuck am I doing this?
Okay, so are you guys ready?
Can you tell me what this part is exactly?
So this part is, this is where Lauren says, can you tell us what it was like?
Oh my
blah, blah. Okay, so I'm just going to play a little bit. It's not long. Here we go.
Okay.
She skirted around it. Can you tell us what it was like, a little bit, that day? He's like, what, when he was murdered? What the fuck, lady? And Trisha's like, yes, tell us about it.
He was murdered.
Yes.
So I'll be working on a rig in West Texas. Just got off work.
Jesus Christ.
Not going to relive this. Not doing it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
What in the, okay, stop. Jay, stop for a second.
Okay.
Because, to your point, you talk to a person before you bring them on. And like you said, with the Gonsalves family, what is on and off the table? What are you willing to talk about? And what are you not willing to talk about? You fucking pre-interview them. You don't, look, you don't go in there and discuss what it is, like what the questions are, but you get an idea. At least in my experience, what I do is like, look, man, I'm not going to say anything that you don't feel comfortable with. They're fucking victims, right?
Right.
So I take their lead. The fact that he didn't know, he was going to have to talk about how he found out. And there's that bitch stroking her fucking dog.
Yeah.
And Trisha's like, yes. Yeah.
Tell
With her
us.
oh God, what? This is porn. This is go ahead. Sorry. Play some more. Oh my God.
You're fine. All right. Tell me when to stop. Okay.
If I could even share it, but I just want to say this.
Did you catch that? I was going to ask Jerry if I could share it.
What?
Ask Jerry if I could even share it, but I just want to say this because it was one of the most touching victim impact statements I've ever read. I thought I maybe had it.
And that's her audio, by the way. Absolutely horrible.
Done by you, Jerry. About your brother. I actually thought it was incredibly impactful. You said, you wanted to be like, right, flip her off and say, we got the bitch. Although you were able to say that outside, so I'm proud of you.
That was great. Yeah.
That was great. But the victim impact statement, it brought tears to my eyes. I was looking at my phone. I thought I might have.
Oh boy.
Stop it.
Put on your cooter boots. The shit's getting deep.
What the fuck is going on?
If anybody has it, or I can look for it a little bit longer and maybe read it in a little bit, but it was really impactful.
She said I can look for it. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I can look for it and maybe read it in a little bit.
What? Okay. So now, okay. All right. Yeah, sure. Do that. Go do that on your Patreon. Put it behind a paywall like you did to other victims, right? You horrible bitch. Go ahead.
Me, I want you to know that, Jerry, and I can't imagine, I know that your brother must be really proud of you.
It was okay. Stop, Jay.
Proud of you.
Stop. She didn't know the family. Saying that platitude. I mean, Jay, I know that you've lost your folks. I've lost my dad. If this bit, and it wasn't like this, right? It was a loss. But the fact, if somebody came in who didn't fucking know me, didn't know my fucking family, and was like, they would be proud of you. Bitch, you don't know shit about shit. That is condescending fucking bullshit.
Well, you know what I went back to when she
Jesus
said that?
Christ.
I went and played that clip of her sitting in the bed in her, and she said, I feel like Charles Vallow. No one believes you. You're just walking around and no one believes you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the nerve.
Oh my God. Okay, go on.
Who are you to say that? Let's revisit Lauren Matthias.
Oh,
do it, lady. Like, that's what John and I have been talking about a lot too. Like, I feel like I'm in like Charles Vallow running around, like trying to get people to understand what's going on and trying to figure out what's happening, and no one will talk to me.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden I get labeled dork.
Oh, God, Jay.
Disgusting.
Beautiful. And I just want
But you know what?
Oh, hang on just a second. Hang on.
Artful,
Just a minute here.
artful
Just
work.
a minute.
Truly artful fucking work.
Mm-hmm. And you hear Tricia, she's pulling up the victim impact statement right now.
See, okay, go ahead.
This was planned because she was saying, I might read it or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, she's actively pulling it up. They knew what they were going to do, in my opinion.
Now, see, hold on a second. Let me just say this. I do know from Kresha that basically, and these are my words, not Kresha's words, but it sounds like Lauren is bait. Is like Jerry catnip. You know what I mean? Like he likes Lauren. Mm-hmm. And at least that's what I've gotten. And so it feels like that is part of this, mm-hmm. and that weaponization of her, whatever. I don't know. I mean, look, you think she's cute? Okay, mm-hmm. Great, sir. But from what I hear, it's not the first time she's weaponized her feminine wiles. But oh wait, okay, I won't say anything on that. But yeah, I think that she was bait. Go ahead. Sorry.
He for sure was.
Where did it go? Hang on, Jerry. Hang on.
He still has no idea she can play.
There we go. Now you can talk, Jerry. Sorry. There you go.
Thank you, Lauren. And I said what I said. That's all. Actually, somebody wrote that for me because I'm not a writer. I just spoke it, and she put it into words that I couldn't say or didn't know how to say I should add. So somebody wrote that for me. I can't take the credit, but it's what I felt. It's what I said to her, and she wrote it for me. And
so
she sent me several drafts, and I read it, and I said, "Well, edit this, that," and that's what came out. So,
Jerry, I have it here on YouTube.
No. You're not going to play his victim instinct. Oh my God, no.
Yeah. Nope. We're going to jump that. Nope.
Crazy.
Absolutely not. Fuck directly off. No, but I want to see his reaction. I don't want to watch his. I can't.
No, we didn't watch it. What I did was I zoomed in on him and her.
Yes, do it, lady.
And then I actually I couldn't even listen because it was so painful that I just silently skipped, like 5 seconds.
Yep.
Just watch. We get there. Oh, you're not going to play it for him. Nuh-uh. Shoot. Play that with him on. I'm going to skip it forward.
If you don't want to hear it, that's fine. That's fine.
You can. I don't mind.
Wait, hold on.
If you don't want to hear
you see that sigh? Watch right here. Watch him right here, Andy.
If you don't want to hear it.
He doesn't want to do it, dude. He does not want to go back to that place. And I don't blame him, man.
No.
Talk about what life was like growing up with Charles. Talk about their, fun things they did as kids. Tell me what it was like growing up with Kay as a sister. I mean, there's so many things you can ask.
Tell us about your great nephew.
Yes.
Tell us, or actually that's it. But and Lauren, look at how fucking uninterested she is. She's the professional, the journalist, right? The journalist, the person who is a sentient being. If that were me, which it never fucking would be, because this wouldn't happen. What I would have said to Tricia is like, nah, you know what? We're not going to do that to you. Right? That's it. You stop it. You have the power to fucking stop that right then. And she's like twirling her hair, sitting there, just like blurgity-dur, looking at her like fucking whatever in the corner.
Mm-hmm. All you had to do was see his reaction when she asked and be like, no, you know what? That's not a good idea.
Pick up what he's laying down, you horrible troll woman. This is terrible. And the thing is, Tricia, look, at least I don't hand much to her, but she did actually seem like she wasn't going to play it. But I'm not going to go that far. To me, the two on the top level here, write them off. But that bitch,
it's her.
Yeah, you're a trained journalist. Watch what you got to make eye contact and fucking interact with the person you're interviewing. He doesn't want to do it. Jesus Christ. Okay.
And back to what you said, like I don't know. Let's keep going. I was speechless. This is the first time I went through this.
If you don't want to hear it, that's fine. That's fine.
You can. I don't mind.
Oh, wow. He did not want to hear that. Okay. I'm going to put this on regular speed. You're going to see them exploit him right now. What you are witnessing right now is victim exploitation. Hold on. I'm going to record this and put it out as a short. Is to them. It brought tears to Lauren's eye. What I see in this. Remember, Tricia said she had a moment.
Hang on, Jerry. Hang on. There we go. Now you can talk, Jerry. Sorry. There you go.
Thank you, Lauren. And I said what I said, and that's all. Actually, somebody wrote that for me. Because
we already heard this. Let me go forward.
I have it here on YouTube. Do you mind if I play it? If you don't want to hear it, that's fine. That's fine.
You can. I don't mind.
If you're sure.
I don't mind.
Hang on. Let me grab it here.
And look at him right now.
God almighty.
His mere hesitation they should have cut that right then and there. Look at her sitting back smug.
God damn it, you're right.
I think they're ready to put on a full out act. And look at Jerry. No, I want to talk about this moment. Hang on. Let me stop that. I want to talk about this moment right now. This seems like a small moment, but it's not. This is very, very pivotal. This is very pivotal. And fuck Tricia right now. She's a puppet. These are the two. Andy, you and I were on the same page.
Okay. I'm like, bitch is actually. Wait, I just said that.
When you said that, I was like, holy shit. Yeah.
That's so okay, go ahead.
It's like, fuck them. They are so non-existent right now in this moment.
Right, exactly. Fuck them.
Mm-hmm. Let me skip forward a little bit. Literally. So now, see, I'm focusing on these two.
Mm-hmm.
He looks very uncomfortable. He looks like he just made a decision that he's not comfortable with.
YouTube, do you mind if I play it? If you don't want to hear it, that's fine.
My God.
That's fine.
You can. I don't mind.
If you're sure.
I don't mind.
Hang on. Let me grab it.
Does he look like he doesn't mind? Like he doesn't mind? Gross.
I mean,
and look at her.
Yeah. Well, she kind of smiled, right?
Yes, she did.
Smile. She's a little twinkly poo.
Mm-hmm.
Little twinkly poo smile with her little glasses on top of her head.
I caught that little smile too.
Yeah, fucking
it gets worse. It gets worse, girl.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Here.
Sorry about all my commentary. I was comfortable, dude. I was so mad. Absolutely, Lindsay. Isn't that something you'd make sure to agree on beforehand? And look at this vulture bitch. I mean, just look at her face. It seems so obvious to me. Put a 1 if it's obvious to you. I mean, just that right there is just, ugh. She's so gross. Salty. She doesn't have an ounce of empathy on her face. Like,
no.
Listen to this. Uncle Jerry, she loves this. She doesn't feel for you.
Nope.
I hate to say that, but it's true. You make her money. That's it.
Oh, God.
You're a good man. I can tell this guy's a good man. Dude, I could. It broke my heart, Andy. You could tell he's a good man. And you can tell that he's just real, like Kresha and Kay, you know?
Yep.
He's just who he is, and what you see is what you get. And it just made me so sad in this moment, you know, like.
Yeah. And I was, you know, I was talking to Salty a bit about this too, is that, you know, these people deserve to be made fun of, and I make fun of them as much as possible. But there comes a time where it's just like, this is cruelty. It's weaponized cruelty.
and it's punching down, and it's the worst kind of exploitation to me. Now, granted, in the arc of the exploitation worldview, it's, you know, there's atrocities, but this is this man's life. This is Kresha's godfather. They know it, and look at her. We're doing this thing, aren't we, buddy? I got my dog. I've got my support dog because I'm a victim. I was victimized too. I'm a victim too. Don't you know that? I was stalked, right? She's a victim too.
I was bullied. I was stalked. I've been harassed.
Yep. Cyberbullied.
By these mean girls.
Yes. My God. It's been, and my 12-year-old assistant, she was there with me, spooning me all the way.
Can we bring up another point too? Is that Jerry brought up that he's almost about to turn 70. So you have a man who's about to turn 70, who has been through one of the most traumatic things I can ever imagine, with all of these people in his family, you know, the dynamics, the different viewpoints, all of the things that go on in their family. And then you have this, and it just does not fit, and people need to see it.
And can I bring up one other thing?
Sure.
Is that, you know how she was victimized, her family was victimized, and Law and Crime wanted to expose her family.
Yeah.
In a court. And here this bitch sits.
Good point.
With a, seriously, I mean, but this is just it, right? So this is it. She doesn't want scrutiny. She does not want people reading her court filings. She doesn't want people to listen to the totality of that hearing where she got spanked by that judge, telling her basically, get the fuck out of here with this shit. Right? And so she doesn't want any of us talking about that. So we're mean girls. We're cyberbullying. We're defaming. You know what? Fuck you, Lauren. You and me in the fucking schoolyard. Because this bitch right here is who you get on the tin. A fucking unfeeling shitbag. And she doesn't want people to talk about her family, but look at that man. Look at it, right? And don't try to pull out your dead brother at this point, because that was my thing. She's probably like, I have a brother who's dead too. Bitch. Don't.
Good point.
You know what I mean? So I'm thinking of all the ways this idiot could rationalize this. Nah.
Yes. Yeah.
Nah. Because we can't talk about that. We can't talk about who filed for guardianship of your brother, even though it's public filings. We can't talk about your family. But you can put this man and weaponize him against Kresha, Kay, Larry, JJ, Tylee, and Charles. And I hope, look, man, I've never been in this situation that he's in or this family is in, but I hope this is where the light is seen, right? And so maybe that is a good that's going to come out of this. But these motherfuckers fuck directly off. That's all.
Good points. Want to keep going?
Sure.
Okay. I like Spicy Andy.
Spicy Andy gets, yeah, I'm spicy a lot of the time.
I love it. So right now he's waiting for unbelievable. She's pulling it up. Okay, let me fast forward because Jerry. That is Lauren's audio. So what I'm going to do here, Andy, is they're playing the video up here, and I'm like, we're not watching that. So what I do is I zoom in on the reaction down here as they're watching it. So let me fast forward. Okay, so they're playing it up above. Okay, so this is them watching it.
Right.
How dare they spring this upon him? How dare they? How dare they do this? I was nicer than you. Damn.
Yeah, you were.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
My name is Jerry Vallow. Charles was my big brother.
Oh my God.
And
Stop.
wasn't but a few.
Oh God.
I don't play at all, just so you know. I couldn't take much more. I was like, I can't. So I turned the sound off.
I didn't realize. Okay, you know, part of me is like, I didn't realize that was his big brother.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make it any better or worse, but shit, man.
Yeah, he lost his little bro. And the only thing that I can hope and pray is that Jerry goes back and rewatches this, because I feel like he got some kind of feeling.
Yeah.
I just do. He's not. Yeah. I mean,
well,
and like I told Kresha, I said, I feel like maybe just, giving a little grace. I know it's hard. I know it's hurtful, and I'm neutral in this because I'm obviously not, in their dynamic, but I feel like things come around, and sometimes it takes time and patience, and God, is Kresha strong. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And if anybody can hold a little grace, I think it's her.
Yeah.
And I really do think that these fuckers will be exposed, and I hope that their family will be peaceful within themselves again, so they can share memories together, because the memories should be shared within them first, not on a YouTube live stream with Lauren and Tricia.
No. And it's funny. Gucci is pointing out it's exactly what they did with Colby's interview. Yeah. They live streamed it. And I'm just like, just let them let Colby do his thing. Look, if the Vallow Woodcock family, if they wanted to have their own webs, or their own YouTube and share, let them do that. Not this, to your point, but go ahead.
Okay, let's keep going.
Weeks ago, I was sitting out in my garage with the door open. It was raining a little bit, listening to the fireworks in the distance, and all I could think about was everything.
How long is his statement?
Oh God!
See, I was already I can't.
You're like, I can't. No,
I can't.
No, can't.
For real.
Oh
I mean,
God.
We all are on the same page here with this, y'all. Oh my God. I'm just gonna skip through.
Do you think
and we'll see? Sorry.
No, that's okay. Do you think that's why they took it down?
I think they took it down because of her teeth.
Do you really? Huh.
I do.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I maybe not. I don't think this is the reason they took it down. I don't think they had one bit of shame.
Okay. Go ahead.
What his body language is, because he can't even look at it.
Oh God. Oof.
Look at this.
Oh my!
No!
Gladness.
Oh no! I'm walking away. Stop it! Oh my God! Wait! Whoa! Hold the phone, girl. What in the ever-loving mother of fucking Christmas trees is happening right now? Stop it, Jay!
I know.
Holy shit! Oh, I love this for you, Lauren. I love this for you.
True colors. Wow. And they thought they were all small at the bottom of the screen too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep,
they're all little down there. She's not thinking anybody can really see her that well. I know how it is when you're on those panels like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my God.
You get a little, I don't know. I think she's a fucking asshole. He can't even look at it. He looks away.
Lied in his name, killed in his name, and now she wants to stand in court and she claims she's doing the Lord's work. She's not some misunderstanding.
He's not doing well there. No, he's not doing well. They have completely re-victimized him.
Oh my God.
What is this, Lauren? Look at that face. What are you doing?
Oh, Dan, you did, but you didn't say how hard I had to buckle up, though.
I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
No. I mean, it's just. Could you give
telling.
less of a Could you give them less of a shit? Wow.
I mean, what is this?
Every year they're going to do this, though.
Till they die.
Yeah.
You're going to come on every year, Jerry, and revisit.
There's
this?
no way.
I mean, how can you move forward?
And the thing is that part of it too, and I've thought about this, and I was talking, to Kresha last night a little bit, and she, and when you stop speaking his name, who did this, right? When you stop speaking the Daybell of it all, when you stop speaking his name and stop giving this platform to him, which they try to say is to make everybody aware of his ongoing, influence, whatever. When you stop speaking somebody's name, they are truly dead. So why don't they just let that go? Right? Why? There's no reason. Tricia, you fucking weirdo. Just stop saying his name and look at Lauren. Is it time yet? I got to go spoon with Grayson, allegedly.
Okay, I have news. Web Sleuth has now put up part 2. And I looked to see if she edited out the teeth. She did not.
Good for her. All right.
So I don't know why it was private for so long.
You come back and you're like, I have news. Holy
What
shit.
the fuck?
Oh, wait a minute.
Sorry.
I got a new member. Random old lady. That's me too. Welcome aboard. I don't know what we're doing here, but
Next time I'll go dun 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 dun.
Right. Just in. Da, 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 da. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I don't know. I haven't checked for any other edits,
Okay.
but the teeth is still there.
Good. Well,
let me see if
right.
Jerry is still there. Let me see.
Yeah. You can let this play, Jay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's fine.
Look at her face, dude. How can anyone watch this person? How can anyone watch her? Nope, Jerry's still there.
Oh. What? Weird.
Okay, so here. This is looking at body language right now, to be honest with you. I can't listen to him anymore, so I'm just skipping around with no sound. And this is where I find some interesting reactions. Look at Tricia.
Oh, Dental Lori.
Oh, hi, Dental. Who's up next? I know they know he's sitting there alone in his car. Way to re-victimize him.
Mm-hmm.
I am so proud for people that see this for what it's worth. You are aimed by fine, is there? Oh.
Salty breaking news with Jay. Yeah, we can't. Yeah.
I think there's another spot where I get pissed off. Right there. Watch.
Big brother. And wasn't but a few weeks ago, I was sitting out in my garage with the door open. It was raining a little bit, listening to the fireworks in the distance. And all I could think about was everything I've lost and why.
I don't know if he muted it. He moved the phone, but for sure they want. Yeah, someone in chat thought maybe he had reached forward and muted it, but you can tell because he cries.
Oh, shit, man. No. Oh, God.
He's reading it. He's still reading it.
Oh, my God, you guys.
For fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ.
Are they this tone deaf?
Yes.
I absolutely despise these people.
Oh, my God.
Look at Lauren looking at him crying. Screenshot this. Share this far and wide. Make TikToks about this. This says a million words without saying a thing.
My God.
She's disgusting. Chat had moved. I was looking at the wrong chat, but this was Megan's chat, by the way.
Sorry. Oh, my God. Okay. Look, I think Olaf said that they were over there and nobody was there. It's like, wow, this life's tough.
This is what. Way to go, Megan.
Oh, God. What?
At first, I thought that was Web Sleuth's chat last night, and I was like, oh, my God. But no, this was
Yeah, what
Megan.
was Web Sleuth doing? Do we know?
I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the chat.
God damn it.
He was a protector.
I'm skipping. We're done with that.
Yeah.
We proved our point.
Yep.
I'm just gonna skip past it, the whole thing. I think I find one more thing before we. Oh,
Yeah.
look at this! Oh, look at that! Oh, there's another one. Screenshot that. Make a TikTok of that. Put it far and wide. Put it on X. Put it on Twitter. Put it on fucking Twitter, Jay, dumbass. All over YouTube. You are a disgusting pig, Lauren Matthias. A disgusting pig. I was so mad, Andy.
Well, yes, of course. Yes. Any right-thinking human being is like, bitch, have all the seats.
Crazy.
Holy shit.
Like, she's so goddamn important.
What a... Oh, my...
I know. Just when you think they can't get any worse.
Wow. Wow. And they don't want anybody. And they get up in the middle of the night weeping. Weeping over a thumbnail of cyberbullying. Say that. Get the fuck out of here. See yourself out. Shut the fuck up and get... No. You're gross. You're sick. Stacy, I swear to God. It's no.
Oh, Stacy got her karma too. So funny story. This will kind of lighten the mood a little bit. So Stacy thought it would be funny to come out with we proved last night that the picture was AI'd. She came out with this picture that was supposed to be her with the tinfoil hat on, blah, 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 and her jammies.
Right.
We proved that it was AI generated at least 52%. Well, Trisha last night says to her, Stacy put it on, the pajama night party, like the overnight thingy. She was supposed to change it back to this, whatever that is. Okay?
The swamp Stacy, yeah.
Yeah, they have Jessie Weber on, and that was her fucking photo.
What?
Yes. And Trisha seemed annoyed. She was like, Stacy comes up in this, made like a comment about it. But yeah. Stacy's like, yeah, I forgot I would change it back after sleepover. And Trisha's like, yeah, we have Jessie Weber up here, and here comes Stacy in her pajamas.
Well, I mean, when would they ever do anything with any sort of class? You know what I'm saying?
Or preparation.
Or
forethought.
Or any sort of moral compass. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so,
I mean, literally, as well as I do. When you join this panel, you see your damn picture before you join, before you hit the button.
Yes.
He knew damn well that she was in her jammies.
Yes. Of course he did. Yes. I mean, my fucking God almighty. It's
so maddening.
Oh, they can't. If you got the can'ts, drop them in your chat now. Wow. It's just, look, I hope this is the beginning of the end. Now, I might dare to dream here, but I'm going to, moving forward, absolutely continue going through Trisha's paperwork and that bitch's fucking paperwork and all this, whatever the fuck they're planning behind the scenes, because we know that Dr. John is getting up to no good and hiring lawyers and shit like that to go after Mr. Bright Breakfast. So you bet your ass I'm going to be all over that part of it, but fucking turning the back on these motherfuckers. They've showed their whole fucking asses. They have showed their whole fucking asses. And I think that when we get to, and if we get to August 12th, when that hearing is brought forward in probate court, Trisha's going to have to put up or shut up. And she ain't got nothing. And so now she's talking about defamation. Like she's going to now file a defamation suit. You played that whole thing. And it's like, bitch, what?
They need something. They need to be victims. And I'm like, ugh. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't fucking get any of these motherfuckers. This is terrible. Salty, Tricia let Jesse brag about one crime. Oh, wouldn't it be wonderful if he's the one that requested access?
It would be so incredible.
Anyway, how did they finally let this man go?
Okay, so yeah, let's watch a little bit more.
Everybody except me. And I apologize. Lauren, I'll go to you in just a sec. I'm so sorry. Jerry, thank you for that. That was beautiful. I put a link in the chat to the Wounded Warrior.
Oh no.
So you can see here, Trisha's muted. Lauren thinks it's funny. And he's just like, I don't know. He actually looks shook to me. I don't know.
Yeah. Look at the eyeballs.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I muted myself. I unmuted everybody.
Lauren. It just seems.
Wait.
I don't know. He's not like.
Wait a second. So go back a little bit, because was that her hand, or was that something coming down in the upper right of her screen?
Let me see.
I'm just trying to think if Grayson is doing something.
Oh, that might be me pausing because I'm zoomed in.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I think it might be like the little circle of me pausing.
I'm so sorry. I
got it. Yep. Okay.
Muted myself. I unmuted everybody.
And then you got this bitch smiling. Like, I don't know what. I mean,
Beautiful.
read the
I
room.
put a link in the chat to the Wounded Warrior Project for people to make donations. So thank you for your service. We greatly appreciate you. And I neglected to mention. I did neglect to mention that.
I think Jerry's a vet as well.
Hey, Christina's in the chat.
Oh, hey, Mac Attack.
Oh, no, hang on a second.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, no, I was going to say subtext is in the chat. Hey, subtext, can you drop the, when you get a chance, if you're able, to all of your dockets? Subtext has put out dockets on all of Trisha's bullshit, all of Lauren's shit in one place to go and pull all court records.
Nice.
Yeah, so she's doing the Lord's work.
I would love to share that on my community if I could get that link. Yeah.
Yep.
That's amazing. That makes it easier for people to.
It's been so easy. And she put together, I dug up there was a joint effort to dig up all of Trisha's property records. So that's all on there. Everything. Yeah. So all that shit. So if you get a chance, subtext, that'd be great, because it's like a goddamn public service. There's Christina. Oh, you guys must have missed my chat earlier.
Oh, what? I didn't see it. We were too busy in shock over here.
Christina, girl. Oh boy. Yep. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
I
mean, he's still so.
Beat JJ and he spoke so.
Listen to this part.
That Colby spoke so highly of Charles. And
why are they bringing Colby up? Why? Why? What the fuck is wrong with them?
Oh no. These people,
keep going.
What the?
Do you want me to keep going?
Yes, go ahead.
Charles loved Colby, JJ, and Tylee, and he did try and protect JJ and Tylee as well. So thank you. I'm sorry, Lauren. Go ahead, my dear. I do apologize. There we go.
Get up off your ass.
I agree. I just said
listen how lame this is, Andy. You won't believe it. Her final thoughts. Listen.
No, I agree. I just said, amen, Jerry. It was very eloquent.
Amen. It was very eloquent.
What?
I thank you for allowing us to remember.
Wow. This is so fucking fake.
Went. I just, yeah, I thank you for allowing us to remember Charles, get to know Charles. And
no, we didn't get to know Charles. You know what we got to do? Revisit this guy's trauma. So you'd want to and cutting up just based on what you mind if we. That's when I go on a rant. Sorry.
Okay.
His own words about his Taurus. This is when I asked Kresha, and you can see her comment. She was sounding off big time. It was awesome. But yeah, they just had to throw Colby into it, knowing damn well Colby wants fuck all to do with her.
Vallo,
listen to this.
You know, you're both wonderful men, and your ear, the Vallo thing. So,
are they?
I don't even understand what she just said.
What the fuck is she talking about?
Anything. It's
she doesn't even know.
Decision to determine who can talk about it or who can't.
Huh. Is this okay? So this is where I come back to Kresha. I've never seen him interviewed by Lauren before. So this was where I was asking, like, I've never seen him interviewed. Does he? Because it seemed to me like he had a little bit of pushback, and he was a little. I think there were just a couple moments that maybe weren't huge, but you know, when you break it down, they could be. You know, hopefully. Okay, so here they are.
You know,
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
He just got done. Oh wow, Kresha. He was putty in her hands.
What?
Yeah. Glam Dolly, it's so he fancied her from the get-go. Who talks about
it's open to the whoever wants to talk about it. I care less. You know, nobody owns the rights to it. It's not my story. It's not Kay's story. It's not anyone's story. It's anyone that wants to see what can happen to a person that does this. I mean, you know, it doesn't belong to me.
Thank you, Jerry. That means a lot. We really, really appreciate it. I just want to ask Stacy and Lauren if they have any final comments, and we're going to let Jerry go. He's been so gracious to us. Stacy, do you have anything you'd like to ask Jerry before we?
I agree with that, Kresha, and that's where I really hope. Okay, I'm going to skip forward. I'll surf.
You know what's interesting though, Jay, about that? What's interesting is that they're like, thank you. You've given us a permission structure. You're right. Yes. It doesn't belong to anybody. And the thing is that what they hear is that Kresha wrong, you right. Right.
Yep.
And so, and he's not wrong. I mean, this had huge impact on people, you know, in families. But this is the weaponization of it. So he's not wrong, but they're shitbags. They're going to say, well, he said it belongs to everybody. Right. So this is them setting up like, ha, ha, ha.
In your face.
Yes. And the thing is, that's not what he's doing. He's answering he's making a statement. They're going to take it and use it as if they ask him a question. Can we do this every year?
Yes.
Right. And that is not what was asked. And so we need to get real clear here, everybody. And when we go forward from this fucking moment, is be real clear that while that is true, and this man gets to own whatever he needs to, because he's a victim too, that is not a permission structure for these fucking assholes to continue to do this every goddamn year. It's not. And they're going to try to make it that. So let's remember this, right? Pin this in your goddamn in your head, because I'm going to. This is not a permission structure for you horrible trolls. It's not. They can try to spin it, but nah. Nope.
And Stacy, go fuck yourself because you set this shit up. You set this shit up by saying, well, you're going to see soon who family members. It was so obvious. Going back through their previous days bullshit. Sorry. Go ahead.
Don't apologize.
Thank you so much for coming on. And I'm so sorry for everything you've been through.
Stacy just read a Hallmark card.
Did she?
She ain't said a word all fucking time. Whole time. She comes out of her fucking pond.
Jesus Christ.
Just wanted to say I'm really sorry for all your loss and what you've been through.
Thank you, Stacy.
Jerry, justice. Once justice is served, life goes on for the crime community, but it never goes on for the victims.
Okay, hang on. Wait. I gotta step in here for a minute.
Okay.
I gotta step in here
Oh
for a minute.
my God. What a tacky thing to say.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
want you to know
Mm-mm.
that. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. So when people start to go through, and Penny has been doing this, and other folks have been doing this, their past lives, and looking at their coverage of the trials, is it going to become a concern of how close Lauren was to some of the investigators for the defendants?
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to become obvious that there are issues potentially that should never have been breached that could pose issues? Because we know that what's her nuts, Colby's birth person, is trying to get an appeal. We've seen what happened in Murdoch. We've seen what can happen when shit collides and lines get crossed. I'm just wondering, because she's sitting here saying all of this, and all I can think about is her standing in the where they found the kids, talking about pings, right? Talking about the cell phone pings. And who is her cameraman? Does anybody in the chat know? Do you know, Jay?
Kinda. I don't really remember offhand, but I think I know.
Yeah, I believe it was the and this is me. This is my where's my banner? Stand by. I got a banner for this.
You need to look at Christina's comment in chat too.
Oh God. Okay. Hang on. I got some banners.
It's a two-parter.
Okay.
So
Okay.
You're gonna have to scroll back a little bit.
Hang on a second.
You're good.
This is my opinion. You like my opinion? I also have a speculation banner. Can't find it, but it's also speculation that it was probably an investigator for the defendants.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Hobbs.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Brandon Hobbs. That's who I heard it was.
Yep. So I mean, I can't.
They were looking at pings.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it's like, look, all I'm doing is, you can see the scroll down there. I'm just striving toward mediocrity over here. All right. And what I'm suggesting, in my opinion, is that, I don't know, man, maybe you're too close to this investigation, and holy shit, that I hope to God that's not a problem. Because you're standing there saying, when the true crime community moves on, the victims don't. Well, bitch, if you get too close to an investigation, and we've seen it before in Delphi, all these people trying to get in there.
It's very worrisome. I mean, it really is
worrisome. Sorry. So I missed which chat from.
So she said, I can read it if you want.
Sure.
Okay. So she said, ooh, let me find it. I lost it now. Your chat is flying.
Is it?
Anyway, she said, well, it was. She said that basically, I can't find her exact words, but she said she's never said this publicly before, but her daughter's name is Lily, and she can't help but speculate when they accentuate her name. Yeah, resend it, Christina, because I don't remember exactly how you said it.
You can text it to me too. Wait, I don't have my phone. Because I'm an expert. Okay, so Christina says, okay. Okay, this is the first time I am. Oh, okay. So this is hot breaking news from
dun 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 dun.
Tick 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 tick. I mean, we gotta have some laughter here. Okay,
we do.
Christina is saying, okay, this is the first time I'm saying this publicly, and I've hesitated because I usually dismiss this thought pretty quickly. But my daughter's name is Lily. I can't help but speculate on. Yes. Oh no. Some of their motives when they emphasize the dog's name. So here's the other thing though. Did you just say, Christina, that she confirmed this was the, I think it's probably out there in the zeitgeist, right? That this guy was Lori Vallow's PI or the defense attorney's PI. I believe that's correct. Yes. Okay. So Ballet Flats, who I trust, the cameraman was a private investigator. How is this?
Oh,
yeah. This is what I'm talking about, Jay.
Oh, okay. So I think she got ping locations from someone and then went out there with the private investigator. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, Ballet Flats. I feel like she got info and then took the PI out there, if I'm not mistaken.
So Christina,
and that is dirty, dirty. Oh my God.
It's dirty, but it also is dangerous.
Messy.
It's messy, but think about think about Courthouse Becky, right?
I know.
Think about
the repercussions are heavy.
And this, and I don't know. And the thing is like, I do not know. And I do not know the timeline. Was this before or after the trial, right? So I don't know that. That would be a critical, touch point to whether or not this is actually something that could be bad. But to me, it's like, why? How can you get in bed with wink the private investigator of the murderer?
Janice just said she said she took really good notes in court on the phone pings. So the speculation is that maybe she got some information.
Let's see. Oh, I did not tell anyone this. Lauren did that all on her 9-hour live. She alludes to it multiple times in the 9-hour. Okay, I see. That's what sent me down a rabbit hole to figure out yes. See, now this to me, okay. So before trial is horrible. After trial, still fucking horrible. Why are you doing that? Why? And there's another thing, there's another part to this too. And I'm trying to pull these threads, and we got a hive mind here that's good. And we got two grumpy fucking Gen X bitches running the show up here. So look, we lived through the end of the fucking Cold War. Bring it. But when I think about and the timeline of this, the way that she is talking about having this private investigator, she says, I'm not having an affair. So like every time she says stuff in this 9-hour lives, it's a whatever, but
leakage.
But bringing John into this mix, right, is that he did actually supervise some dissertation students, God help them. But I'm wondering what the time period was, because in some of those dissertations, they have to put in their resumes, and under Matthias is that they did forensic work on high profile murder cases.
Mm-hmm.
So what are they talking about? So to my mind goes to, and again, this is me striving towards mediocrity and all my speculation, and it's alleged, but where did you get, dissertation student, all of that detail? Where did you get the allegedly medical records from Lori Vallow? How did you allegedly deconstruct her psyche, John? All of this stuff.
Huge problems.
Huge problems, right? Huge. And so that's, this is why they're so fucking litigious, in my opinion. It's because they know people got their number, right? And they've said it. They've said as much. Okay, so here we go. Christina. John had a student that claims, oh, right. Did you see that, Jay?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yep. So, I mean,
I wonder how much of this shit is even real. Like, was that student even real? Or is that something fabricated? Oh, he was? Okay.
No. I've seen the dissertation. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I think we have it somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all publicly. Yes. And it is. So I was able to, and I think some other folks did. It's been a while since I pulled that from the fucking memory vault, but I did.
I may have seen it at one point in time. There's been so much.
You probably did. I think it's probably lives on Reddit too. But there were a handful of dissertation students before people started sniffing around. And that was, God damn it. Let me see if I can't find it. Because to me, it's like, it smells bad. So I know that's actually out there. I just don't know the time. Because there were a few of them that, when you look up John, there ain't no fucking information out there, except there are a few bits and pieces, and the dissertations were a couple of those. And so if not for the students having to put a fucking resume in there and listing that moron as one of their supervisors, we wouldn't know any of this information, right? But it lives in published dissertations. So yeah, let's see. Christina says, I don't expect anyone to remember everything. You guys remember much more than I would be able to on the outside of this. But yeah, so I know that is an actual thing. That student is actually real. And I've considered calling that person, but they don't need to be brought into the fresh hell. Oh, okay. CH is bringing it up. Were the Buffalo real? Right.
About as real probably as the Mack truck.
I mean, we got to remember who we're dealing with here, folks, right?
That is just so concerning to me, because that was when I first started covering the Daybell case and I started going back into Chad's old podcasts. That was one thing that was so freaking big for him, was this near-death experiences and how he fell off this. Yeah, he told this big story about how he fell off this cliff and he fell into the water and he had a near-death experience. And then to hear John with the Mack truck and the whatever the fuck, it's so weird.
I didn't even put that together.
It's weird.
Ooh.
They are creepy as hell, man.
Well, they're creepy, and it's they are messy, but they're the thing is that what are the long-term implications of this?
Right.
And you're right, Maury. Maury says, didn't she publish Privilege? She did.
Yep.
She did. Now, I think that was I don't know how it was released or why it was released, but there was supposedly I can't imagine how that was legal. Now, here's me as a reporter. If I got a hold of attorney-client privilege shit in the middle of trial, are you fucking kidding me? I'm not putting it out there.
No.
What the fuck? And she did it anyway. And you know what? Even if here's the thing, let's just say that it was obtained somehow through, and I think it was I don't know. I think I seem to remember there was some situation where it was out there. But even given that, let's just give her the benefit of the doubt that this was out there. She still has a judgment call to make. And her judgment call is, should I exploit this and build my channel by saying, look, I've got this exclusive, or should I do the right thing for a court of law to take its fucking course on a man who is now sitting in trial again, costing taxpayers millions and families trauma all over again.
Well, I do want to say Janice Ballet Flats just said the phone ping field trip was in late July 2023 after Lori's sentencing.
Okay, thank God. Okay.
However,
oh,
okay, now this, takes Lauren off the hook, during trial. However, we did have fuckery afoot with Awen Reese, who also was speaking to Lori's defense attorney.
Oh no.
And getting documents from him behind the scenes.
What?
And had a YouTube channel and would talk about these things. And then she came back on the scene after the fallout with Hidden True Crime and tried to cozy up to Kresha. And I was just like, oh my God, lady, go away. It's so messy.
Yeah. And see, this is the thing, right? So this is the thing. And this is the thing we saw in Delphi. So when Salty was going through and taking a piss out of fucking Aspen, what's his name? Aspen, Granny Clampett up there with the panty on his head, right? He's sitting up there like some fucking idiot with Joe Schmo. And they're talking about all of this. And I'm like, y'all are fucking dabbling in people's real goddamn lives.
Mm-hmm.
But yet you don't want us to talk about your family?
I couldn't believe people were okay with this Awen Reese. I guess they just loved getting the scoop on this case. I was absolutely, I never liked her. I never said anything publicly because back then I just stayed in my own lane.
Sure.
But it always bothered me because I thought this is when the case was ongoing. This is Mark Means when he was still Lori's attorney. And then she just poof disappeared. This Awen just gone. All her videos were gone. She popped back up after the fallout with Christina in the 9-hour live.
Wow.
And then she got on Kresha's panel a few times and I was just cringing in the background like, dear God, it's just like the vultures are everywhere.
Well, and the thing is, why was that? I mean, well, I can't, I don't know enough about the situation, but if any defense lawyer is handing out shit, what the fuck? Right?
Right.
So they're dropping, so CH and Subtext are dropping links in the chat to all of the dissertations. So thank you so much, you guys, for doing that, because I know they're out there. It's just been a long time.
Oh, did you want to show it? Do you want me to stop sharing?
I'm trying to figure out how to pick. How the fuck do I
click it?
I did.
It didn't open it.
Mm-mm.
Maybe copy and paste it. Is it in the chat? Let me see.
Yeah.
Who posted it? Subtext?
Yep.
Oh, I see it.
There's subtext, and then also we have CH that's bringing it. And I know I have these somewhere, but I just can't fucking remember. Okay, subtext, there it is. The Oasis Library at UNLV. Oh, yes. Yes, this I remember. Okay. One moment.
I've got it right here, Andy.
Okay. Great.
Okay, where do you want me to go to?
Let me see. Let me make this big and big. So there should be a table of contents, and it should have references. Oops. Or what do you call it?
Maybe I should just give you this link in the back chat and you can do it. Yes,
please. Yep.
Yeah, because you're the expert at this shiz.
Oh.
Okay. So there you go.
I can't even pull up a fucking link, Jay.
I put it in your back chat.
I got it.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let me pull this motherfucker.
We gotta let the expert do this part of it.
Shit. Even a blind squirrel, right? Let's see. Share screen.
Oh, okay. So she said do Control F.
Yeah.
And search Matthias.
John. Right. Here we go. All right, let me pull this up. Okay. Can people
wait, hold on. Awen gave what to her? Wait, hold on. We've got something. What is that? Christina said Awen gave that to her.
I don't know.
Gave what to her? Janice Ballet Flats. Wait, Awen gave that to her? I know she had it, but I didn't know how she had that. Need to note that one. Okay, so I'm going to find Janice. Give me 1 second.
Come in.
What the hell did Awen give? Awen gave Lauren all of Lori's medical info when she was at the mental hospital.
Oh, that was who did it.
The fuck?
That's who did it.
Wow. Her lawyer gave a YouTube creator her mental health records.
Now, see, I did hear that, but I didn't know how it got through all of this stuff. And
dude, I never knew that was Awen Reese, or I would have read her the riot act.
Allegedly for content.
Allegedly.
But I knew, so I did know, here's what I did know, because I think John actually accidentally spilled it on a live that he was looking at her and then kind of walked it back. But I think that
he did.
actually, I think he did.
Oh yeah, they alluded to the fact they saw him, that they had seen her records and knew what was in her records.
Oh, look, it's so salty. I need more coffee. Multitasking in progress. Yes, do it, lady. So let me just tell you. Okay, so here it is. First of all, this was a doctoral student. So this is published on the Oasis Library of UNLV. So this is through their official site. And we thank you, CH and Subtext, for dropping links. So this is, I think it was published in 2023, but this is in the back section, and this is the student. This is all public information. YouTube, do not take this down. This is public. All right. So you have to put your CV. And so here his clinical training, right? And here he lists private practice of John Matthias, doctoral practicum, supervisor John. And again, he was not, I showed this the other day. John was never certified as a forensic examiner in the databases that are publicly available in Nevada. There is a very specific process, and I've posted all of this shit. We went through it all together. It's public information. There is a process. He was never showed up in the database. Does that mean he could still be and it's not in the database? You bet. But show your fucking work, bitch. Show it. Because I'm sick of this. Okay. Private practice, forensic evaluations. So he's saying that the clients that he was working for, also, I want to note here that Nevada Attorney General, this was really easy to check out. He does not appear anywhere in the list of certified examiners during this time period. Could it be a glitch? Sure.
Wow.
Yeah, no. And this is, again, I'll have to link in the description when I get done here, but I walked through all of this painstakingly, and my poor chat was bored as fuck. But
can I ask a question since you walked through this?
Yep.
Where it says client served and it says attorneys on behalf of their clients or the Nevada Attorney General.
Yep.
Do they list who the attorneys are in this document at all?
No.
That they worked. Oh,
No.
so we don't even know who the attorneys are.
Right. But he's saying attorneys on behalf of their clients of the Nevada Attorney General. So he's
I thought it said or.
Oh, does it say or? Hang on.
Attorneys on
Or
behalf
the
of their
Nevada,
clients,
yeah.
on behalf of the clients, or on behalf of the Nevada Attorney General. But they never reference like a specific case where you can narrow down like who these people are.
Well, I mean, we kind of know because we do know. Well, we kind of know because here, first of all, there's nothing that appears in the Nevada Attorney General's record. And I can say that the Attorney General back then is the same one they have now. So I would think there would be some consistency on their website when you go to search for these people who are go-to. So there's a list of people that have been certified to do evaluations. He didn't appear on it. Could it be a glitch? Sure. But when we went through it and looked at it, he was not there. However, the attorneys on behalf of their clients, we know from his shitty fucking court filing, right, where he got called out in a footnote. You went through this, I think, Jay. The stuff that the cases where he was a quote expert and it was that PDF file that he let off the hook because he did the fucking evaluation wrong. Right. So we can peel it back because the man doesn't have a history. So we can see, at least from my perspective, who he was working with, but it's conducted pretrial examination, criminal examinations, and where's the one that says high profile? I thought there was one in here that says high profile. Maybe it's a different one.
Sub just said, in the 2023 paper, it says certified forensic examiner.
Right here. That's not, yep. And that's the one I just said he's not. He wasn't. I mean, unless look, I went, yep. And subtext, you know this as well as anybody. This stuff is all public information. State of Nevada requires an extra class. Then once you take the class, you show your papers and then you apply to become one. That process is actually documented. And so there are people who are certified forensic examiners, unless he's certified in Nevada, which nobody could find, right? Nobody. And which is why he's coming for Bright Breakfast, because they're poking around. So there's no indication that he was. Could I be wrong? You fucking bet. But it's not available when we went through it. And the system has not changed that much from what I can tell over this time period at all.
Wow.
Yeah. No. Forensic case. Now I know that there was another one where he says he was working on high profile ones, but whatever. So this is all out here. It's in the, there's links and everything in the chat. Hang on. Let me see what people are saying. Beep, beep.
So in this kind of like dissertation, I don't really know what this all consists of. Okay. So I'm kind of new, this is new to me. I mean, I've seen this part, but you know what I'm saying? So there's no way to cross-reference like any of that, the private practice, like none of that is detailed further in the paper, or I'm just wondering if there's any specifics on, what criminals did you examine,
Right. And so what you'll note, or what I noticed when I was going through this, is that, this gentleman's clinical training, he did it, over the course of years, and so here he worked at the UNLV Counseling and Psychological Services. So he had, that is easily verifiable. Then you got this fucking weirdo over here in private practice.
Yeah. Like not even a name of the clinic, like private practice. It's not even, I worked at XYZ, mental health.
Right. And so the thing is that because John is certified in psychology, right, in the state of Nevada, and was in this time period, technically he was operating as a sole proprietor. So, but the thing is that I don't think he had any patience, right? I think he was having people go through shit, and he was doing whatever the fuck he was doing. But it's so just to kind of round that out, this guy has, thank God, all this other experience. So that was just one of the things, because UNLV made this guy available. How the fuck would this guy, how the fuck would the dissertation guy know? I mean, because he's also doing all this other shit. He's also working with, the VA. He's also working with UNLV Practice Community Health Center. So, I mean, the guy has a lot of other stuff, like Notre Dame. He has publications, which of course John does not. We know he has no fucking publications. So it's nestled in there as part of a broader experience that he has and
true. It's just interesting that one is like the least detailed.
Of course. Oh, I think
I would love to ask this guy, like, what exactly did your, whatever you call that? What do you call that?
I've considered it. I've considered calling.
I know, and you're like, oh, I don't want to drag someone into this, but I mean, maybe just see if he's like readily available on social media.
Yeah.
I mean, some people are more out there than you think,
Yeah. Oh no. And I think I probably did at one point. I just haven't revisited it. But this is like all this, like, as Celine Dion says, it's all coming back to me now. So
by the way, CH posted the other paper, and I put it in the back chat for you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, let's take a looky-loo at this, because yikes. Boop, I gotta remove it first. First day expositional skills. Okay, let me close that mother scratcher. I'm just going to talk everybody through it.
I love learning with Andy.
It's learn along.
I do. I really enjoy your streams. You're so insightful, and your experience is just amazing. And I love watching your streams.
Are you?
And I'm not kissing your butt, but I mean, I kind of am, and that's okay. But I really do. I just want you to know that.
Are you calling me the insightful one?
I mean, you're extremely entertaining. You really are. You're funny as shit. I just love the vibe. I do. Okay. I love all these people that have picked up this story, and you guys are great.
Look, we all have, and which is why I loved watching. I mean, true. It's like a love in because
everybody brings their own piece to it. Yes, like Dreadful Penny.
Oh my God.
Love her.
Oh my God, and Salty. We got Jolene. I would be remiss. Oh shit.
Oh, I know.
She's cracking cases over there. So
we really have done a lot of good. We've done a lot of good work.
I do believe so. So here we go. Can you guys see that? This is from 2020 to present. Student clinician. This is an interesting one. Private practice of John Matthias. Now, see, he didn't go by doctor, right? Because that was Tricia's creation. She's like, you have to go by Dr. John, right? She said it out loud. That was on her. Site description, forensic and clinical private practice. So what? We're talking about where? Where was John? Right. Assisted in ongoing psychological evaluation of a murder case, including examining ethical issues. That's fascinating.
Wait, when was this?
2020 through 20. What's the top date on this? I don't want to go all the way back up to the
2020 though. Okay.
But this is, so he's saying, sorry, let me go back.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Assisted in ongoing psychological, examining ethical issues. Sure. Performing psychological testing. Okay. An assessment relevant to murder. Developing in-depth case conceptualization, please, and writing a compelling and full psychological report for the court to be utilized towards a plea agreement or in a trial. What are you talking about? Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Right. Hang on. And I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you want me to give you a timeline?
Yep.
Of JJ and Tylee? Is that what you're wondering, when they went missing?
Well, but also when the medical records came crashing in.
Okay, well, let's start with JJ and Tylee went missing September 2019. Their bodies were found on June 9th, 2020. I don't know when Awen Reese came on the scene. Let me see if her YouTube channel's gone. I'll look at the inception.
I'm trying to remember too, because Lauren made it sound like she found the Daybell case, right? And I'm trying to remember when they were sitting there bullshitting and blowing smoke up a Keith Morrison skirt about their love festival and how they met. Does anybody remember what date that was? Sorry, I'm going to try to go back through chat. Hi, I'm writing for Vanity Fair. Jenny's Ballet Flats. Continue that deep dive. Oh, I feel like we're getting breadcrumbs. Okay. And the thing is, it's like, chat, you guys are good. You all know how I roll. I don't go real world with people. I do my, so I think it's worthwhile, and I'm going to go back and look at some of this now that it's, like I said, all coming back to me now. Celine Dion.
Is this weird to anybody else? But I just looked up Awen's channel. Now, it was created in 2013, so that's neither here nor there. But it looks like all of her Daybell videos prior to June 8th, 2020 are gone. And ironically, June 8th is the day before the bodies were found.
Holy shit. Did somebody give me another super chat? Oh, Faye, thank you. Salty getting fired up. Love to see all three of you have that. Teamwork makes a dream work. Thank you, Faye. Let's see.
So I don't know when the records came out. I mean,
sure.
I could Google it. Hold on.
No, it's okay. But I mean, I'm just trying to think. But I think
Yeah, I want to get an idea.
This is the thread. This is the thread, I think, that is probably why. Well, one of the many reasons. I mean, aside from John being just a petty fucking little bitch who can't stand on his experience because he doesn't fucking have any, except for his credentials, which are great. Congrats. Nobody's disputing you, you weirdo. Let's see. Hang on. Yes. Janice says, Lauren thinks she found the case and solved it. My victims. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. This is interesting. Okay. So I found an article from 2021 and it says records show the psychological assessment was taken before Lori and her current husband, Chad, were indicted on new murder and conspiracy charges earlier this week. So, all right. So records, this is June 15th, 2021. Records show the psychological assessment was taken before Lori and Chad were indicted on new murder and conspiracy charges earlier this week, connected to the deaths of her children, and Tammy.
Mm-hmm.
So if that was June of 2021 and they just added new charges, her evaluation would have been done around that time.
Okay.
So that kind of gives you an idea, I guess.
Yeah. And so this is 2020 to present, this guy says. So 2020 to when this was, when this was actually published, which was 2022. So it's in that area, right? So it's 2020 to 2022 is what he's identifying as when he was with Matthias. So it's in that window for sure. I think that's what we're saying. Is it? I'm confused now.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's definitely in that window.
Yeah.
Because he's doing a full psychological report for the court on forensic psychology. I mean, it all tracks.
It kind of does. It kind of does. And so I'm trying to think of when that case was of the PDF file, and you know what I'm talking about because I think we both tagged team on that actually. And that is where the footnotes in that filing were like, so this Dr. John Matthias didn't do the testing right, basically. And didn't essentially didn't carry the fucking one. So could it be that case too? Sure. But what, I mean, either way, but if it is, my God, and this is just us spitballing, speculating, but there is something off. And there has always been off. Yeah. And when I started digging in and finding all of his information, right? And all of the house he owned with a lady that was on one of his dissertations as a supervisor, right? Like I don't know if you saw that or not, but he owned a house with another woman for 4 years in Las Vegas and then ended up taking over her fucking job.
What?
Girl,
I never saw that. What the heck?
Girl, yes. He owned a house with, and her name is out there. Shit, what is her name? Fran, somebody. And she was actually a licensed, because I went through this too. She's actually licensed and still is licensed as a licensed marriage and family therapist, which is basically what he was actually educated for, which is fine. But so they bought a house together as joint tenants, not just as tenants in common, which does mean something, I think. You have a right of survivorship. Do you guys remember this?
No, I'm speechless. What?
Are you glitching?
Yes.
Okay,
I am totally glitching. I'm like, what?
Yeah, let me see if I can find
the house was in Nevada?
Girl, it was in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes.
What'd they do with the house? Like, what was it?
They had it for 4 years.
Did they live there together?
Girl, I mean, one has to think they were joint tenants in common, and that is significant because joint tenants in common confers right of survivorship. So that means if one of them dropped dead, the other one would be able to would own the house outright versus tenants in common, tenants in common. That is just that is more of a business arrangement in the property world. And I have to say, unfortunately, this is one subject I excelled in. It's the most boring kind of law out there. So, yeah, let me see. Okay. So okay. You have all the papers. Okay. Now, subtext, do you have all the property records I shared? I can't remember if I shared them with you or not. Yeah. So they purchased this house in 2020. Let me see if I still actually have it. Are you okay, Jay?
Yeah. I'm trying to find a picture of this person because CH sent me the link.
Yeah. She's out there.
Were you able to find one? Because
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
She's
all right.
real. I found her license number, and that's how I
I just did too. Okay.
Yeah. She's out there.
Oh, wow.
Fran, she got her license in 1982, which is why it would show up if John was licensed as he was not licensed in the state of Nevada until 2006 as a psychologist. Now, with his master's degree in counseling, which he had obviously before he got his PhD, he could work under the supervision of a licensed mental health professional. And my thing is like, ew, gross. Did you live with your supervisor?
Wow.
Yeah. Because, and we went through this again too. I think in his dissertation, he gives her a shout out like, hey, thanks.
So bizarre.
Bizarre, also dubious ethics, in my opinion. But what the fuck do I know? So subtext has, right. Yeah. So I went through all of this on a fucking live one time and I lost my shit. Oh, actually, you know what?
I need to find that and watch it.
Hang on. Actually, I think I might have a presentation if you have one more second.
Heck yeah.
Is it 2 fucking o'clock? Jesus Christ. Okay. Hang on. Let me see. Because I pulled all of this shit.
That's so interesting though.
Girl, let me see. Yeah, I did. I actually did do all this. Let me see. Let me just open. So please stand by, talk amongst yourselves.
I'll read some of the comments.
Yeah,
Let's see,
please.
what are you guys saying over here?
Right.
Do it, lady.
Do it, lady.
HMS, then how does he have over 500 cases that he claims if licensed in 2006?
Right.
Inflated numbers for sure.
Feels like it. Let me see. Let's see. Hidden.
Yes, thank you, Sub, for keeping things organized. And
damn
H and CH too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stimmy says, I thought Awen was intriguing. I would have liked to hear more from her. From what she alluded to, they did her dirty as well. Yeah, that's what she claims, but she had her hands dirty as fuck. Trust me.
That's not great.
That woman did not have good intentions. You don't do shit like that if you have good intentions of seeing justice through for the victims. You just don't. You don't play around with it. You don't take a chance. Anyone who's going to be cozy up with a defense attorney and getting documents should have probably reported that he was willing to send those documents, because that's fucked up.
Yeah. And that's kind of where I sit with that, without knowing the full backstory and just, going on that. Yeah. No, you don't. I
mean, the info might be intriguing because, it's something we haven't heard, but you got to think about the end result and these families, and potentially shit like this could put them through a whole nother trial.
Yep. And that's why I'm like, they put a gag order on Awen. Oh,
is that why she disappeared? Because all of a sudden, she was so full of herself, going live every night about Mark Means and I know this, like dangling those carrots. It was so disgusting. And then all of a sudden she was just gone.
Sorry, I'm putting.
I was like, "Ooh, did she get in trouble or something?"
So okay, maybe, right? Is he a trust fund baby? I don't know, man. He comes from whatever. Hang on. Let me do this. I can only do one thing at a time.
Focus, lady, focus.
Because I have also a couple of other things of Lauren's fucking victims. Can Can you keep?
I just think that we've come a long way, you guys, since, YouTube and like reporting on trials and cases by just lay people. Since that time when Awen was doing that shit, I feel like now, like, we're at a different time. We're more victim centered than we were even 4 years ago. Honestly, I started doing this in 2018, and literally YouTube lives had just began. All we had at that point were audio only podcasts on true crime, and then this opened up a whole new avenue of court documents and, do you do this, and there's blurred lines. And I'm not giving her an excuse, but I wish she'd own up to, the effect that could have had on everything. But
jump scare.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to put this up here while I continue. But yes, I agree. Go on. And I think that is something, Jay, I've only been around this weird place for, since like last year. And this is not my gig, but I think you make a really good point about how far, not just about how victim centered it is. And I do think that it is okay. And I'm glad that you said that, like, it's come a long way even in that time. And the part that I key into with the Awen thing is just own up to it, because I know that for me, I fuck up all the time. I fuck up all the time.
Same.
Not just, on this weird platform. I mean, in my life and all that other stuff, and not horrifically anymore, thank God, but it's the owning it. And I think that goes a long way. And
I'm also very sus of people who pop up in the middle of trials and, suddenly have all of this inside scoop. That is a red flag for me. But I mean, we have come a long way. Back in 2018, when I first covered the Watts case, was my first case. We got a discovery dump of 1,600 pages, something like that. And we just played, and all the videos, audios, and we just sat there for months playing all of this, reading all of this. And it was just raw. And we all had like raw reaction to what we were seeing and hearing. And it was the first time we ever saw a woman, selling on social media like Shanann was. And she had a whole encyclopedia of videos, and it was never ending. And everybody had their thoughts and views and opinions, and no one was really thinking about who's listening. And it was a huge eye opener for me, because I was pretty raw about my feelings on the MLM sales, and it came across very, very critical of the victim. And I learned so much from that. And I just think that we all can learn, but we have to own up and take accountability for mistakes we make, or we're not learning from them.
But I mean, that's being a grown up. Okay, so let me see if I can add this. Let's get rid of this family photo. So this was just a timeline I did. And
can I say one more thing before we
get
move on?
Yeah, go.
I just want to say, I don't like people throwing. I know that a lot of you guys see, true crime as tragedy, pimping, and stuff like that. I just want to say that there are people out there that do have boundaries and do think about things before they do them, and still can, report on these things, Salty being one of them, with dignity and not exploiting the people that are victimized by these crimes. It's not all bad. It can be reported on in a respectful way, but there's just so many people that like to create things that aren't there. I mean, that's social media. That's with any genre. Yeah. People are going to exploit, but it's so unfortunate that, in the true crime genre, this is real people that have been through the most horrific things you can imagine. So it's just such a double-edged sword, But I want to say one more thing. The case that really made me look at true crime differently and look at CrimeCon differently, because like back in like 2019, 2020, I was like, yeah, I want to get a booth at CrimeCon. Like, it was like cool, I want to be on Podcast Row and all this stuff. Yep. And it was different back then, though. It was a lot different.
Yes,
it was mostly podcasters, literally,
Yep.
It wasn't like a exhibition thing,
Yeah.
But it changed, and the Idaho 4 changed that for me. That was just such a, God, it was just so shocking. And the victims. You had 4 families, 4 different dynamics of families that felt differently about the death penalty and plea bargains and all this stuff. And it was just so horrific to see 4 families have to try to come together with different dynamics and different feelings and thoughts on death penalty and all these things. Their kids are all deceased. And it was just such an eye opener. And then to see people creating things that didn't exist and adding to such a horrific thing when it was so horrific to begin with. It really changed how I approach it. And like, I was like, ooh, why would anybody want a Ted Bundy t-shirt? Could you imagine someone in a Brian Koberger t-shirt? Like, gross. You know, all these things that were like, memorabilia or whatever the hell you call it. The Ted Bundy, the serial killer shirts, the jokes, all of that stuff seemed so gross after that.
Yep.
So, all right, I'm done. Back
No,
to Brad Pitt.
Let's get back to Brad Pitt. But I do want to ask you a question. You know, do you feel like in that evolution, you know, when you come to a case and when you think about covering a case, do you, and I honestly, I didn't even realize you had a second channel for quite a while. I didn't, because I'm just like, whatever, I'm in it to win it for the Everyday with Jay. And so I haven't been consuming a lot of that. But do you think, like, I go into shit, and again, I'm not a true crime. I'm covering the criminals that do true crime.
Yeah.
But do you come to something with a preconception, or are you open to evolve with the evidence that's presented to
Always
you?
open to evolving. If your mind doesn't change, then you're not following the evidence, you know, as it comes out. You know what I mean? The more you learn, you absolutely should change your mind. Like, at first, of course, it seemed really weird that those roommates waited as long as they did to call 911.
Sure.
But you know, as more info comes out, and there's still people that will sit there and go, nope, those girls are sus, you know, even to this day, you know. But everything that we learned about what the scene was like, what they may have seen or heard or were questioning, or, you know, things that happened the week before, hearing things, seeing things, you know, we didn't know the full picture of what those girls went through over a course of months until documents started coming out. You have to be able to evolve. And I get that so much. Like, people come in and go, you're a hypocrite, Jay. You thought it was this in the beginning. Okay, well, since that, I've learned X, Y, and Z, and it's changed my mind because of that.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't get that, but you have to be open to the evidence and the facts, in my opinion.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that unfortunately we've seen, at least I've seen with some creators, or, you know, some true crime people who cover true crime. They come in with an agenda, and listen, like, I don't. And so, to your
point, what their agenda is most of the time, Andy? Money.
Right. I mean,
shock value, clicks and views, clickbait.
Sure.
Putting things in the title that aren't true, like arrest today, you know.
Oh, right.
So you know, stuff like that. That there's money.
Okay. So but I was just curious because I don't know a lot about I'm your Everyday with Jay gal. So
yeah, I get a lot of shit for, you know, just being open about changing my mind. Like, okay, maybe I was wrong that I thought this guy was, you know, a suspect in the beginning, but now we've learned this about this person. Right. We need to open our minds a little bit and, you know, look at everything, not just a lot of people zero in, you know.
Yep. No, I hear you. So this is something. So let's go through this, and then I'm going to actually go do something with my life today, I guess. Even though trust me, this has been a hoot and a holler. Let me see. So I just went through just kind of his background. And this is on a live somewhere. Can everybody see that? Is it actually on? Okay. So we know that because everybody's like, does he have this? Does he have that? Yes, he does. So he has all this shit, right?
I love this.
Thank you. It helps my brain think.
I like the little word bubbles. Like, this is perfect.
Yep. And so then I just kind of went through what the requirements were, right? And in Vegas and in whatever,
in Nevada and in Utah. And the thing is that, you know, he said he worked for the VA hospital. I was just honest. I don't know if that's true. Could be true. I couldn't find anything. So it's just like the marriage and family therapist part of it, went through all that, how you get this shit, went and pulled up all the goddamn boring shit online. Anyway, and then just went through like the differences briefly. So then we got into, it says, this is where he says his life began as a therapist, right? He said that he started seeing fucking clients in 1996. Could be because he did have his fucking his master's at that point. But who the fuck is supervising him, right? So then we go forward to 2020. Now, he could have been in California because that's where he was. And when he graduated with his whatever USC.
Oh, yeah. He had that favorite professor there.
Sure. Because he probably had a house there with her. I don't know. Or him. Lavender marriage, allegedly. But Matthias claims his first job was at Safety Nest in Vegas, working with 2- and 4-year-olds. Okay. So what, to me, my thought process is that, okay, well, how can I establish he was in fucking Vegas? I couldn't establish it with his goddamn credentials because he didn't have any. So I went to the property records. Let me bring this shit up. Hang on.
Look at you putting the pieces together.
Oh, girl. I mean, look. Why is it not letting me open it? Okay. Can you guys? Oh, this is actually, he name checks the Andre Agassi Foundation a lot. Okay. And so what I was able to find on them, since they're a 990, or I'm sorry, a 501c3, so nonprofit, I'm able to go in and see who got grants. He says he worked at Family and Child Treatment Center. Okay, great. So they gave that place money. And so I can say, okay, that kind of checks out. He says he lived there. Where's my fucking property record? God
but
damn
wait,
it.
why was he the one requesting the money?
Fuck no.
Oh,
And that,
okay.
yeah. So I went through that in the live. And so
okay. I got to obviously scour your damn library.
I got to find it. But the thing that came out was that Fran was the one getting all that money. So Fran is the one that he had the house with. Now, let me see. And so it's almost like, and I said in my life too, it's almost like he absorbed her life. Truly. It feels like he absorbed her life because all the shit that he was claiming, and he may have done some of this, all of it, whatever. But again, there's no fucking record of it.
Yeah.
Stand by. I got to pull this up because now I'm like furious. I can't fucking find it.
What are you looking for?
Just my property record. Give me 2 seconds.
So Fran worked as an addiction counselor, marriage and family therapist.
Yes. And she was
licensed. She worked at the Rainbow Street address in Las Vegas.
Yes. Fact.
Which John put on his credentials as well, right? The Rainbow, the clinic in the Rainbow building.
Yep. And that was called FACT, Facts, Family and Child.
Oh, that was Facts.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I also went through in another live how many fucking children are sent out of state to camps in Utah.
Oh God.
Girl. Yep. So I'm not saying he did it, but he also had a license and, you know, an adventure camp. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I do.
All right. Give me a second here. Do people want to see this? I mean, I don't know. I've already gone through this. So, okay. Hang on.
I mean, if you want to, unless you want to get on with your good day.
No, I want to show you.
I haven't seen it. I don't want you to have to redo your work though.
Fuck no, it's just somewhere. I can't find it and I'm too lazy. It's easier to just look it up. Clark County. So you just go to the Clark County Assessor's Office. Here we go. Again, public information, John and Lauren Grayson. I see you,
does,
Lauren.
Rachel. Rachel said Andy does amazing research. I concur.
This is some fucking nerdcore over here, ladies and germs. But see, this is what investigative reporters actually do. Before they even go forward, to do
Didn't
any work.
John admit that he trained with Jody Hildebrandt too? Remember that?
Yeah, I don't know. Did he say that?
He said he was at a training with her.
Oh, yeah.
In the same room.
Oh. Hang on. What's her last name again, you guys? Marshall, or is it
Marshall?
Is it? Hang
With
on.
2 L's.
Okay.
Not to be mistaken with Penny.
Jesus Christ.
Hassan Pepper Incorporated.
Right.
I'm losing my mind over here. I'm sorry.
No,
I can't stand these people, man.
Shit, man.
If I don't laugh, I'll go insane.
Correct.
Oh, it was your July 1st live. Thank you, Mari.
Okay, hang on. Let me pull up my own fucking live then. Hang on. Everybody in chat, you guys.
Dude, it happens to me I can't find anything of my own. And I always have people, it's in this one. I'm like, oh my God.
It was in June?
July 1st.
Oh, sorry.
July 1st.
Okay. Oh,
Bobu says he lived with her and worked at the clinic she got grants for. Andy, that information was priceless. He got his practicum hours under her supervision. Conflict of interest much?
Let me pull up my fucking stream then. Let me get rid of this. Is ridiculous.
We're gonna have 2 Andys.
But the thing is that to me, well, no, it's just the records. But to me, it's like this kind of shit is connecting the dots. And that's the thing. It's like if they come out, and again, Grayson, I know you're out there, sweetie. I know you're going to be watching this. This is all public information. And your sweet, sweet boss's side piece, has all this shit out there and makes all these fucking claims, but doesn't seem to want to show any of his actual fucking credentials. And that's a problem when you position yourself as an expert. And this is why when I talk about these people, they are in a fucking position of power, whether or not they want to admit it, whether or not they want to bemoan being limited public figures. When you go on with fucking Chris Cuomo and put your life out there as a fucking forensic psychologist, you better be able to fucking show that shit, right? And so that's my perspective on it. You put yourself in that position, you should be able to fucking show it. So let me throw this up here.
It's 43:18.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, chat's got you.
Thank you. 43, huh? Okay.
Good job, Maury.
Okay.
43:18.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep. Yep. So yeah, there it is. So here we go. Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Okay. So this is just through the assessor site, and I just redacted the current owner because the current owner, he doesn't need that kind of problem, right?
Right.
So it has I just turned off my sound. So this shows, right? Okay, let me stop. Okay, so this is just through the assessor parcel ownership history. You can go on it now. Then we got subdivided lot, and I redacted her name before I realized he fucking put it on in his dissertation. But this is Fran, and I have the unredacted one. I don't know where the fuck it is, but it's Francis Marshall, and so you see a little M, and you can go in and you can pull it up under the record number. All that shit you can go on the Summit County. No, I'm sorry.
So the date was the 31st of July of 2000 that they bought it.
Yep. And see this JT, this is joint tenancy. So this is a joint tenancy that
that mean they have like equal parts ownership? Correct. Or okay.
And it also means that they have right of survivorship. So that means that if somebody drops dead, and
the other gets it.
Correct. Whereas if you're tenants in common, or if you're like a single person, whatever, if you're tenants in common, that's typically what people do when they're in business together. Joint tenants, you don't really see that. You don't even really see that with families, because I was like, is she a relative?
I mean, look at all the other ones say NS. What does that mean? You know,
I think that this is so Nevada Homes. This was, I think, a developer. So that's like some title stuff.
Oh, okay.
See what else?
But it's not common for that. I don't know anything about that.
Oh, joint tenancy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's common between partners, right?
Oh,
Between
like,
life
okay.
partners or
Gotcha.
husband and wife, right? So that's what this
Yeah,
is.
because you wouldn't want to do that short term, right? Because
So
what are
4
the odds
years
that
later,
something's
they
going to happen to you, you know?
Right. So they sold it later. But yeah, so then I go through all of that. Let me see what else.
When did they sell it? Do you know?
2004. So let me get the.
Oh, 4 years. Okay.
Yeah. So
You
they
said
had it
that.
for 4 years, which butts up pretty good to, and it's John Michael. So that's him. We know it's him. See, I went through everything,
Yeah.
Jay. Anyway, but yeah, so this is, and then you can go and just, everybody can go look this up for themselves. And like I said, I just redacted her name.
Can I ask you something? Did you look? Did you go to like Google Earth of that address to see what the house looked like?
I sure did. It was just a single house. Yeah.
So it's not somewhere where they would have conducted business.
Well, unless they were doing business out of their house, but then again, why wouldn't you incorporate?
I mean, you'd have to have that on a business, like that you're conducting business at this address, and their business was conducted at Rainbow address.
Correct. That's what I understand. And he was not. Now, and from what I could gather from the records, she only worked for other, like, I don't think she only went private, like in the last, I don't know, in later years.
Yeah.
You know, so I wasn't able to find any of that because I went to the LLC and I'm like, I'm wondering, you know, to check out the LLC situation, but nada. No, couldn't see it back that far to 2000. Now, again, yeah, so no status, right? Meaning they're probably just a single person, right? So typically that's what you do. Or if it's a developer, every state is different, but yeah. So I went through all that shit. So let me see.
So that goes back and lines up with the credential timeline of him saying he worked in Vegas.
Yep. But not 1996. So not that far back.
Yeah.
So let me see, actually, because I don't know why the fuck.
Now, when he speaks of working at a nonprofit, remember when I don't know if it was in Lauren's book. Okay, so that's the fact place.
Yep.
Okay, so we're expected to believe that someone from Fact introduced him to Lauren.
What?
Yeah, because she said, I want to say it was her cousin worked at a nonprofit and said, oh my God, I want to introduce you to my cousin. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, Christina.
Ew.
I believe that was in her book that, yes, Christina, she said it was a cousin or relative. Okay, so yeah, she said that her cousin or relative worked with John at this nonprofit. And at the time, we didn't know the name of the nonprofit when I discovered this. And then she said that she got them hooked up together. Yeah.
Now, did he have his place in
Mormon Story? She said it on Mormon Story. Yep. Sorry.
No, but did he set up his Utah outfit by then? I can't remember.
I think didn't he change the name? It started out as like something. Yeah, I don't remember the years on that.
So it started out as Odyssey because, of course, this fart sniffer over here talking about the Iliad and the Odyssey and all the Shakespeare plays. But it was Odyssey LLC, and then it was Odyssey Quest or Odyssey Psychology, and then it became Strive. And then it became,
So Christina says he was living in southern Utah at the time.
Okay, so it was probably when he was doing Strive. But again, there's no building, there's no brick and mortar, which is fine.
Yeah.
But, you know.
But the cousin actually called Lauren and said, I want to introduce you to this guy. Is it okay that he's not Mormon? And Lauren was like, yeah, I guess. And then she's like, we got on the phone and we talked about murder. We talked all about murders that night. It was so dark and disgusting. But yeah, I would like to know if that's true, if someone she knew worked there and that's really how they got hooked up. Because that's bizarre.
I mean, yeah. I mean, and the thing is that truly Vegas is not far. So, well, wait a minute. Where the fuck was she living? Doesn't, whatever. Courtroom confidential, some guy that my cousin is trying to set me up with. Okay.
Oh. So that story's been told several times in several arenas in different years. Interesting.
Somebody says he has Mormon ancestors, though. Huh.
I don't know about that.
I think Floppy Fins has got it. So, bottom line, he's a net in life. Yep. I mean, I think so. So, no, I was just trying one more time to look it up because Francesca, I just want to see.
Ahmad of Courtroom Confidential actually approached me at CrimeCon.
Oh, right. With the
about Tricia. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I got, why is there no record now for this? This is stupid. Yeah, it may not mean anything. Hang on a second.
Yeah, he is HMS. Oh, I am Grillsy says, I think they spoke about it in the very early podcasts as well. I have definitely heard that story a few times.
Can somebody give me the parcel number? Because now I'm done. Well, let me actually look up.
Where can I find that? Can I rewind?
Fuck me.
Did you just show it?
I did, but no, never mind. Let me try this. Sorry. Doing this real time is ridiculous. You're fine. Now, see, this
is not easy to just pull this shit up on the fly, girl.
Well, my problem is that
this is for you, Andy.
What is it?
This is for you right now.
What is it? I can't hear
I'm playing you a little violin.
Oh, yes. Jump scare. That's for you.
God. Memories.
Damn it. So
yeah, Christina says we're here for it real time, Andy.
Oh God. I mean, it's just so much. Let me just, because I'll show you now. I know that people, and the reason that it was interesting is that there is a good timeline on I think somebody sent me a Reddit, and it was a good timeline, but it doesn't go back as far as 2000. And so they searched property records and came up with this one, which again is public information. YouTube, please don't, this is all out there in the public record. So they only went back as far as like his first homes, which is like, okay, ownership history. And then you can go in and dig into the ownership history. But one of the things I wanted to point out about this particular situation is that this is under the the Matthias Family Trust or some shit. Here we go. Hang on. Now we're getting somewhere. It's taken a minute, but they moved it into a trust. And to me, you put it into a trust when you want to protect something, or I don't know. It just seems weird that they moved it into a trust. Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, what year did they do it?
I'm fixing to show you here in a second.
That might be when they started their podcast.
Could be. I mean, let's see.
I mean, they could have done it because, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I don't have all of the resources to move like the Matthiases do.
Right.
But if you were going to plan, to start a podcast where you had plan X, Y, and Z, because I didn't plan it. I just went with what happened. They're planning this. They're setting this up. It's COVID and they're going to start a damn podcast, right?
Right.
So at that point, would you think, oh, maybe we should put our assets in a trust in case, we get sued or some shit?
Ding, 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 ding. That's where my mind went.
And is that is that just a smart business move? Because I think it kind of is.
Sure. Yeah,
because
of course.
I mean, even if you're ethical, anybody can sue you for anything. So,
Yep. Yeah, I
just
agree.
wonder if they set up that LLC that same time frame to Hidden Productions. Does that
maybe.
all align in time as well?
It could. No, it absolutely could. So this is just a deed to when they bought their house together. Trustee. Okay, so John and Lauren Matthias, trustee of the Matthias Family Trust. So this is 2017. And they were married when? Interesting. So, but again, all this shit is available on the assessor's website, and public, you know. So let me see here. But see, he lists, if you look at this, he lists
they were married in July of 2016.
Okay. So you can see though, in somebody's script down here is that he was at Santa Clara, Utah. So they lived in Santa Clara for a while, Utah. Yeah. Anyway, so all of that to say, criminality. Oh my God, it's so good to see you. Is it really you? Oh, girl.
Teresa, when the past and present collide.
Exactly.
I've known Teresa for a long time.
Okay. Yeah, she's out there doing Lord's work.
Dude, she does wonderful. I loved when I saw her go off on her own.
Oh my God. Well, and the thing is that I was so glad to see her back and covering stuff. And she brought up one of my little lovies. That sounds weird. One of my little buddies, that sounds weird too, but I'm old. Shaboogs, Shaboobies. And she brought her up and they had a discussion about crime. And it's like just going through the documents, doing the deal. So it's so good to see you. Yay. I'm glad you're back. I watched you the other night. Somebody gifted memberships. I don't know what you guys are going to get, but thank you. Shirley Graff. Everybody put your little hearts in the thingy.
Oh, look it. Salty got one. T got one. And Carolina Hurtado got one.
Well, now
awesome.
You're trapped. Now you're trapped. You're trapped. I am Grizzly. You became a member too. Oh, thank you. I missed that one. Thank you very much. Look, never expected, always appreciated. But thank you. Thanks, you guys. I blush. I am so glad T is back. Yes. So anyway, let's get back to Brad Pitt. So, yeah, so that's all in the whatever date. I go through all that shit. So, and again, all public information. Salty too. Yeah. So I think 3 hours 37 is good for me.
Yeah.
Are you going to go live now?
No, I'm not right now. Maybe later. I'm still recovering from last night.
Oh, I believe it.
But thanks for having me up, Andy. I'll let you close it out. And
thank you so much. And I appreciate the back and forth and just kind of talking about everything. It absolutely helps. Kind of just
it takes all of us to like piece this stuff together. It's so wild.
Yep. So
all right, enjoy your day.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Okay. So there it is. The grossest family portrait you ever want to see. So thank you guys so much. I have been ignoring chat and I am so sorry, but you all are so into, talking to one another. I'm so glad to see, like I said, T and Salty, all y'all, Maury, everybody's doing the work. You guys are doing the work out here. Josh Ritter. Yes. Bastille Day, right, Maury? Yes, absolutely. So yeah, this turned into a whole thing. I wasn't expecting to go down this road, but here we are. And again, all you see down here on my banner, all I'm ever doing is striving towards mediocrity. I mean, look, that's all we can do. Right. And the things that if I get stuff wrong, I am so happy to be corrected. I mean, I even feel better when I get corrected. All of it, and I'm happy to say when I'm wrong. So, but what I'm showing you, or what I hope I've showed everybody today, And I really appreciate Jay talking me through some of it because I had, there's a lot to unpack. But, I try to do my best on getting things right. Again, trying to show my process because I do think that more people need to be fucking engaged. And the more people that are fucking engaged and know how to use those, what seems like daunting tools like the assessor's office, which I get it, it's a fucking snooze fest. But man, it keeps people like these idiots, these jerks, these dirtbags, in my opinion, allegedly striving towards mediocrity, right? It helps. It all helps, to keep these fuckers in check. Oh my God, Kelly Kell coming in hot. Thank you for helping me in the background while I study. You guys, you need to follow Kelly Kell as well because she's going to be soon a barred attorney in the state of New York City. And I'm so excited. And she does nerdcore over there talking through her studies. And it's just at Kelly Kell. And did I miss somebody else? But did somebody else gift memberships? Jesus Christ. Faye Loves Nature coming in hot. Thank you. I don't know what we're going to do, but here's what you got. You got toot toots. You got your toot toots emojis. You got your John emojis. You also have the can't emojis because you know what? We can't. Oh, Kelly Kell. I take it Tuesday and Wednesday next week. Ooh. Everybody, positive vibes for our girl as she gets ready to go get legalized and shit. I love that. But you guys have been really helpful. And I know that my tagline is I hate you guys the least. How do you get credentials? You're going to Andy's school. There you go. That's it. Truly, anybody can research. And yes, oh my God, absolutely. 100%. I was in salt and I went to bed, but I was telling Salty was killing me last night just with her like dropping facts. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. So follow her. I follow her like I'm on her like, a cheap suit. Yes, Kelly Kell's gonna ace it. Get it, Kelly Kell. It's the bar. It's the bar. Toot toot can't. Oh, I wish they showed up as actual emojis. Damn it. Oh no. Just lost power. Oh, is there some weather coming through? Yuck. All right. Well, I do say that, I hate you guys, and I do, but that's because it's that's how I do. Do you guys want to see Toot Toot before we go? Let's see if I can't find her. I'm surprised she's been so good. Oh, she's so tired. Oh my goodness. Here she is. Hang on. Let me take these fools off and woo. There she is. Oh, it's colon blow for the soul. What? You can't. Hey, lady, where are you? And we'll plug in her disco ball. Now, if anybody has sensitivity to light, I know some people can set off blinky things. The disco ball. All right. So everybody go forth, research, study. Everybody is okay. Right? And again, thanks for joining me for this extra marathon long doodly ding dong. And again,